We are live. Welcome to a new episode of MOF Fate Masters. It's been 3 months, guys, since the last big episode. It was like even last year, it's 2025.
Hello,
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Everyone.
Hello,
we are
everyone.
back.
Right.
Welcome to Master of Fate.
Before we start, do you remember what happened in the last episode? The silence. Oh my
Even
god.
remember. Even remember. For sure.
I do remember, but I don't want to recall it.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
me neither.
in a quick recap, I will just say that the party, the entire group, was tricked by Gavron Luiz to go and attack his lair. And during the attack, he made like several layers of traps that led the group to make like very harsh choices. One of these choices was to either save one of the towns or, well, die. So Marcus sacrificed himself so he could save everybody. And during the event, Lydia, which was his external, almost died as well. But with the help of Yvette and the rest of the group, the soul of Lydia managed to stay bound to the body of Marcus. It was a very sad moment for everyone. And the story of today will start a few days after. Warros Griffenwell came in the room, and some of the soldiers helped heal all your wounds and offered you shelter in Griffenwell. All the heroes that participated were reunited in the same place, and you were brought to Travern Tranach, which is like the Holy Land, which is like the last land also of the Agantor Church, which is the territory led by Il Padre. Yes, it's 120p on purpose because we are not famous enough. Il Padre gave you like everything. They made sure that you were treated like heroes, but of course, these must have been difficult moments for your characters. And this brings us to today, at Marcus' funeral. The funeral is being held by a tradition of Griffenwell, and you are in the coast looking at the sea of Agantor. This is where our session and our story starts today. So I'm gonna bring all your characters there.
Oof.
At the funeral, there were a lot of people. There is like a small statue that resembles the aspect of Marcus. And Il Padre has been doing like a long ceremony and is almost ready to do the final speech. Before that, every one of you had the chance to say something to Marcus. The people that have attended have been a lot, so I'm gonna start to slow adding them. So you can move your character in the scenery. So among the most famous people, there's been Warros, which has been preparing the entire ceremony, and Alberta von Waltz, which came followed by a lot of paparazzi and a lot of people that were just came here clearly to just see her doing political stance about the event and about the hero that saved their country, which many people that were involved found kind of disgusting. How did you guys react to that?
For me, I'm a little bit uncomfortable because this should be more secret, and I'm not used to this. This is so also overwhelming for me, so I'm trying not to look at it.
What about the others?
I think Lydia is not that accustomed to these kind of ceremonies, so she doesn't even know if that's supposed to be like this or not. She would just try to adjust.
Okay. Volo, you know that this is like a standard, not really a standard ceremony. This is the type of ceremony that usually Griffinwell does to big heroes, people that actually left the mark in history and that they will be remembered.
Yes, I'm not actually used to be this kind of ceremonies, but I know that this is the protocol, and I feel it like they are giving all the respects and all the institutional favors that they can do to give Marcus a good treatment in Griffinwell. I know they are making this ceremony as simple but as rigorous as they can, and I feel like this is the treatment that Marcus should
Okay.
follow here.
Among the other guests, there were also Solomon and Samir, which of course were very close to Marcus, and they were definitely, both of them, they are in tears, and there were like Liz and Redden that were part of the event and decided to join to give their condolences. And also there is old faces. You see the bear showing up, real sad, with a fish in the hand, and you don't really know what what he intends to do with the fish. And also Rio as well, which they both came up together with an helicopter, like almost last minute. And this is from where we start. You see Rio and the bear coming in, trying to interact with all of you, and Rio especially says, "I'm sorry. I wish I could have been there." What do you guys say?
I approach the grave carefully, and I look at the stars, and I say, if I would like to say something.
And Il Padre says, "Yes, of course. Every one of you can say anything and leave a gift to the grave before the final speech. So if any of you would like to say some last words to Marcus, please do." So the approach?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take of my pocket a paper.
Okay.
It's a letter from me, and I say, "All right, you didn't let me say goodbye to you, so I will do it now. Well, I still can. God, I can't believe you are dead. I'm trembling so much right now. Okay, Marcus, you were not only a loyal friend, but my brother. Since you have been gone, it has not been easy. And doing this without you by my side is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I wish you could be here. I'm not mad, I'm just in pain. You saved everyone, even though it broke me into a million pieces when you left. You died like a hero. And I try to stop the tears. Was dying for them worth it? They won't even know. The truth is, you didn't need to die to be recognized as a hero. You were a hero when you defended me from those girls a few years ago, when I didn't want to leave Magus to see the world because I was too afraid. Or when I was sad, and you hugged me tightly, telling me that everything was going to be alright. To me, you were always a hero, Marcus. And now, I don't know if I will be able to let you go. Until we'll meet again. Take care. I close the paper and I go back a few steps.
Il padre holds her back tears and is like, I need a moment. Anyone else that likes to make a speech?
Yes. May I?
Yes.
Well, Marcus was irreplaceable. Was more than a partner. More than a partner. He was part of our life, our good and bad moments. I will remember him in every glass of drink, in every dark guy with a coat, and I'm not sure we will ever completely move on. But he gave us everything. He gave us the life that we must enjoy now, sacrificing his. Marcus, your inherited will remind in us, and I want to share something with you. When does a man die? He dies when he eats a poisonous soup? No, I don't think so. When his heart stops beating because he got trespassed by a bullet? No, I don't think so. A man dies when he's forgotten, and we will never forget him. Marcus, you will always live with us.
And il padre can't hold back tears anymore and he starts crying. It's like, these speeches are too powerful. He starts crying. And everybody is like weeping. Everybody is super sad. Especially you see Samir, that she cannot hold tears anymore. And both Aaron, Marcus, and Solomon approach the coffin with something in hand. One is Samir, which is holding like a bottle of liquor. She approaches and says, "You son of a bitch. We were supposed to open this up together after we managed to take off all the crime in the town. Now I just want this drink to go on with you. So whenever you will be there, you will not feel alone." And she takes down the drink and she puts it inside. And Solomon takes like a key and he says, "This is the key to my strongest gun. Wherever you're going, son of a bitch, it's better you use it so you can kill them all." And he drops the key inside, holding back tears, and he walks back in. Somebody else of you would like to make a speech for Marcus?
Let Lydia go forward.
Okay.
So, guys, I realize no one of you really knows me, but every time when someone looks at me, it's like you're expecting some answers of what happened. You know, I don't really know what to say because the only thing I know is he was part of me, and now he's gone, and I don't know what to say. I guess everyone will miss him, but I will miss him too. It's like, I don't know if you know how it feels like if a part of you being ripped out and it's just gone. I just hope he's somewhere where he can rest now. He doesn't have to think about saving people anymore. he's dead and I'm alive, and I have to accept this. I will try to do what he wanted me to do. Just keep going. I will take out pistol. It's actually his pistol, and I will put it in his hand in the coffin.
Beautiful. I was really happy to do that. Okay. And
then I will go back and leave him.
As soon as you put the pistol in his hand, you see like one of the blue butterflies that are flying around, posing in your hands, and you feel like kind of a warm touch within you as you leave. And in the meantime, the bear starts crying a lot, and he has this fish in hand, and he's like, "I'm gonna miss you, Marcus." And he gets close to the coffee, he's like, "Grab this fish with you." And then he sits down like on the other side and starts crying alone. And Rio walks in, and very serious. He's not crying, but he's visibly, you can see that for a droid, he's really suffering. And he doesn't have anything with him. He just touches the coffin with his hand, and he says, "When I met you, I didn't know what type of person I was, and I was fighting against a lot of my deep struggles. And you helped me understand the person that I am, and to accept what is my fate. In doing so, you sacrificed a lot of yourself, and I will never forget what you have done for me, for my life, and for the people that now I have to take care of. Until they exist, the Crimson Tears will always remember Marcus Steele." And he moves back. Okay, and Redden is standing there, but it's not really crying. He's just distracted, looking at the phone, because he seems like visibly thinking about something else. While Litz just goes close and gets closer to Yvette, and just tries to put the hand on her shoulder and not to her, in understanding of her pain. Would Yvette allow that?
Yeah.
And Liz says, "I know that you've been through a lot, and I do not suppose to understand what you're going through. But I also know what it means to losing someone so important, so I wish you can recover from this, and if you would like to talk, I'd be here to listen."
I just don't say a word, just look at her eyes and nod. Like, okay.
And you see that the ceremony is starting to get in night, and the ceremony is about to go to an ending. Before it ends, you see Alberta making like a political speech that lasts a few minutes, saying how Marcus was a hero, how Vals was like the great continent saved by him, and it will endure. And everybody's memory starts drifting off during that speech, but thankfully is stopped by the interjection of Warros, which, walking into the coffin as last, he brings up a sword, which is like a ceremonial sword from Griffinwell. You recognize it very well, Volo. And he gently puts it next to the body of Marcus and says, "May you fight in the afterlife and in the next life as valiantly as you have fought in this one. You will be remembered as a hero, and Griffinwell will do everything to support your friends and your legacy. This is the oath that I give." Il Padre says, "I guess that everyone that would like to talk All that's left is the last ceremony, the send off of the body to the next life. Whereas takes a bow, which like a magic arrow, and walks through Yvette and says, perhaps you should have the honor to fire the arrow.
I approach and I say, okay, I would do it.
Okay. So Il Padre starts to gently push the coffin, and as soon as it's like distant enough, Wars signal you to shoot the arrow.
Okay, I grab the bow by 2 hands, and while I'm pointing to the sky, my head, like I thought about all the moments Marcus and I have passed, and I just shoot the arrow.
Okay. As soon as you are shooting the arrow, your mind starts drifting to a memory of what happened last night. And that memory starts with the sound of a piano. You are working in the hall, and the sound of a piano is kind of suiting you to call you. What do you do?
I decide to follow the music.
Okay. You follow the music, and you end up like in one of the rooms of Il Padre, in which somebody is hidden by the shadows is singing at the piano. What do you do?
I approach the piano, but carefully, so I cannot be seen by the musician.
Okay. The musician keeps singing, and the melody is like both beautiful and also extremely bittersweet. He keeps
Okay.
singing, and he still doesn't notice you. You see that there is like the same butterflies that are like being like covering the magic in this place. They are surrounding the entire area, and you as well, like kind of dancing around you.
Okay, I approach more, so I can see the face of the person.
You see that the person singing the piano is actually Redden, and he looks at you and he says, I'm not sure if you would have come, but I'm glad you did. He then steps up of the piano, and you see a magical ghost that keeps singing the music around, and he kind of pushes over his hand over to you to ask you for a dance.
I'm a little bit surprised, but I accept it.
The music goes on, and you have this dance which feels like strange. There's like this area of peace and uneasiness at the same time. And then Redden looks at you, like with both like the eyes of somebody that loves you, but at the same time despises you, and says, I think that what's between us cannot continue.
I keep dancing, and without looking to his eyes, I say, well, I know. That's where I came.
He is tearing up a little bit. You see that he is sad, and he says, but you and me, we have chosen paths we cannot follow.
I brought my mouth close to his earth, and I say, well, it's true what they said. As soon as you get away from the sheep herd, they turn you into the wolf.
He sighs, and then he abruptly stops the music. And he tries to take a step back, and he says, "You've changed. When I met you, I thought you would be someone that could have been followed me to the path of my own destiny, to the path of become the man that my father asked me to be and that I should be for these lands. And I thought I could trust you. I thought I could point you towards the direction of my problems and have you solve them with me. But now I see that we are just rivals. And after tomorrow, we might end up being rivals."
Honestly, Rodan, I think we separated ways a long time ago. But I won't say this is my fault. And I separate a little bit of him. Come on, Rodan, look at yourself. You are a poor soul trapped under the weight of your father's legacy, unable to accept that you are nothing without your unbreakable walls and your arrogant make status. I try to love you, to be there for you, and you are nothing but secrets. And you say I did this? Come on.
Sometimes you don't need to be the right and the just person. You need to be the person that this world needs. That's what my father was, and that's what I will become. And then
I approached.
okay.
Wait.
Oh,
I approached to the piano and I taught like a few keys, and then returned to Redden. And I took his face and closed the distance between us, like really close to him and to his lips. But then, before doing something more, I say, what a pity. What a pity that we wolves like to go on our own. And I'm about to leave the room.
okay. Redden remains there in silence, thinking of the word that you said, and that is like actually you realize that on the last sentence that you said is like actually agreeing, and it's kind of nodding like in silence like a little bit, and then he lets you leave. In the meantime, Volo is having a little trouble sleeping. Your dormitory room has been put exactly under the bedroom of Il Padre. You almost fell to sleep until you hear coming from above a woman screaming, "Oh, viejo sabroso!" And then you hear like the sound of a bed like breaking up and waking you up completely.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay. I wasn't expecting that here. I guess God has love for everyone. Can I go, I don't know, to the kitchen to drink a glass of water?
After you decide to go to a glass of water, you see Yvette's door shutting down like from inside, as if he just came back real mad. The room is
Okay.
literally placed in front of your room. What do you do?
I knock the door. Okay, yeah. I step close and I knock twice with my knuckles.
Yvette, you can place yourself in the room so I can see your room.
Ah, okay. I remained silent.
Yvette, are you there?
I can hear you, but I
whisper
won't
to the
answer.
door.
Like ignoring you.
Okay. Well, I actually know that you're here, but I understand that you don't want to talk to me. I just wanted to say one thing. It won't be easy for me, and I guess for the rest of the team, to deal with what has happened with Marcus. And I don't really want to lose another pail. I don't try to say that this will be easy and that we can just overcome all the problems that we have and all the differences that we will have from now on. But you really are my family, and I want you to know that if you ever need something, if your overwhelming power is sometimes not enough, maybe in an emotional way, I want you to count on me, and just that. You are my family, and even if you don't want to be with us, you can always count with us. Bye. Good night. I go back to my room.
Before you leave, wait. I open the door and I see your face. And I punch you in the face with all my strength.
Can I throw something to try to avoid that?
Okay, you can decide to
Can you roll?
accept it, or you can physical confrontation. You against her. Jesus Christ.
I want to dodge it. I can roll physical confrontation just to avoid it.
Yes, you can just avoid it.
Okay, I will try.
Okay.
Fucking hell!
You did 6. You have 5 strength, right?
Yeah, I have 5 strength.
So you did
I did
6.
too.
Oh shit. Okay. You won. Volo won the physical confrontation.
Okay.
Okay. And I dodge it. I just step aside, and she punches on the air.
And
I don't really want to react anymore. I don't want to say anything. Just look at her.
I say, my family, you said? How dare you? After questioning my loyalty, my power, questioning my principles, my being? The same people who in reality see me as a monster, a failure, a villain. Well, brother, that's over. From now on, you will never have to worry about me again. I'm sick of everyone knowing better that I do what's good for me. It's my life, and I decide who I am. Because I alone design my destiny. My family died a long time ago. You said my family? So take you again. The Yvette you knew is gone. And now, I will become what I must. I look at him in the eyes and close the door.
Holy shit. Volo, what do you do? The door slams in front of your face and it makes like a super loud sound. Both Lydia and Redreus definitely heard everything about this because the rooms were like close. Would you, both of you, like to have like do or say something? Redreus, Lydia?
I believe if I go in there and talk to her, it will end up in a fight, so maybe I shouldn't do that now.
I think everything was safe, so I don't know what I can say more.
Okay. Bolo, what do you do?
I thought to myself, like, well, I guess that's actually normal. And I think the situation now and all the feelings now cannot deal to any other possible outcome. Um, well, I will try to sleep.
I can say something that this is like finally Bolo managed to dodge an Yvette's punch since the last time it happened. So he probably was ready, he expected it.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, you go to sleep, and as soon as you turn around, Yvette, you see a letter flying from outside the window next to it.
Okay. I want to approach and try to have the letter.
Okay, you grab the letter, and you snap back to the present. We will get back at the letter later.
All right.
So, returning to the present, you finally let go of the arrow, and the arrow does like a perfect hit on the coffin of Marcus that starts burning with blue magic. And as soon as you do that, you see that the butterflies that were around there starts to concentrate their magic around the coffin, and then they explode in some kind of firework, signaling that the passage has been done. And as you do that, night arrives completely, and you see that along the constellation on top, you have a vision of a blonde man looking at all of you, like, and smiling, like, and I wanted to give you one last goodbye. It lasts for really a few seconds, and then it completely dissipates. You guys would like to do or say something?
I just
Look
can't believe
down.
it.
Look down to cover my eardrops. The crying.
Okay, so the moment goes on, and everybody is sad and crying, and then while the image disappears, the moment is abruptly stopped by a phone call received by Redden. And Redden's like, there's like this phone ringing, it's like, like very loud, and everybody's like, what the fuck, man? Redden moves on like on the side, and it's like, yes. What? So this is true? Did they get all of them? This doesn't make any sense. This is... Damn it. We won't make it in time to send another squad. We have to... And as soon as he talks to the phone, you see that there is like several magic portals that start opening around the entire funeral scene. The first portal grabs Redden from behind, from the neck, and just pushes him inside. There's like a hand coming in. It's like grabs her. And then the second portal opens behind Litz and grabs her as well. Another one is trying to grab Alberta, but Warros interjects and gets grabbed instead of her. Then another portal opens behind Bolo, Lydia, Redreus, and Yvette. Physical confrontation, all of you, against...
Can I not have like a bonus to my alertness to be because I saw it in advance?
No. You were all distracted by looking at Marcus. 7, difficult.
I did 5.
Well, if 7 is difficulty, then I can't do it because I don't have any points in physical competence.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, so both Lydia and Yvette gets captured inside the portal. Andreas, Volo?
I jumped in. I did 6, but I jumped in the portal if they're going there.
Just jump in, okay. And Volo?
I dodge it.
You dodge it, and then you see that another portal's open from behind you and grabs you and pulls you in. You get like teleported and kind of transit, and the others try to kind of join and help, but they don't make it in time and they remain outside. And the bear says, "Oh, well, I guess they would be fine. Let's go home. I have fish to cook."
Typical bear.
The experience that you live is very, very. You kind of feel like sick at some point because this travel you feel like it's been very, very, very long. And at some point you just land up in one place which is like completely dark, and you feel like it's been corrupted by magic. So you can move yourself up here. I'm gonna move everybody. So, as soon as you start, you are like at the entrance. So I'm gonna make you a little bit smaller for now. So you are here, and you just jump in, and you touch the ground, and you see that the ground has a lot of cracks, like kind of hellish fire coming in. But you instantly realize that you recognize this all. This is the same entrance of the Freedom Point. It's just being kind of weirdly corrupted. It's like damaged. There is smoke everywhere. What do you do?
Is this the Freedom Point, or does it just look like it?
I think
Yeah,
so,
I
but
would say
it's
it is.
a bit different.
How does the ground feel like when we walk on it? Does it feel normal or somehow weird?
Yeah, it smells normal, but you see that the kind of fumes coming in, they're really warm.
Mhm.
Like if you step your feet in there, you might get burned.
Oh,
Okay.
can I throw awareness?
Yes, you can throw alertness.
Yeah, awareness.
Difficulty 4, if you want to see something important.
Okay, I have +2, so it's 5.
Okay, so you see that the door over here, it's kind of blocked by some sort of barrier right now, so you're not able to go in. And on the walls, you see like these magic glyphs kind of staring at you. And then you hear like voices calling you, like,
Oh, come in. We are here for you.
Guys, I think this is a trap. Yeah,
As always.
definitely.
I mean, we were pulled in from some, I don't know, hands through portals, so I guess it makes sense that this is a trap.
And Litz is like raising up. It's like, shit, why is it always with us that we have to deal with these problems? Redden is like, listen up, we don't have time to think about it. I know exactly what's going on. The moment he says what's going on, you see Alina popping down from a wall, and he punches both Litz and Redden on the bellies. He grabs them by the neck, and he jumps with them on the roof.
What the fuck?
And
Okay.
Through the roof.
making sounds coming from above, but before you are able to actually go to the roof kind of gets closed by some kind of hellish magic. And Warus is like, Rosa, what? You don't see me fit to be like too scary to be taken away as well? I'm kinda warned, but also relieved.
Okay. Guys, I have an idea.
So,
Yeah, I have like my power allows me to have like ghost that can cross walls, so maybe it's useful.
okay, you can try.
Yeah. Okay, so I use my Ghost of the Death to cross the walls and see what's happening in the roof before we go there, so it's more safe.
So you let the ghost go through the roof itself? Like, where exactly? Describe me the location.
I mean, they are going to the roof, but I don't see the roof
Okay, you
exactly.
see that they
So,
try to go to the roof on the second floor. As soon as they get there, they get obliterated. They explode. Some kind of energy instantly destroyed them.
okay, so this is going to be more difficult than I thought. Okay. So we cannot go through the walls.
No.
Okay.
About
Can I
this,
I
create
mean, you can try.
my katana? And I would like to destroy the wall.
Okay, you punch the wall very strong, and you see like
Yeah, with my katana.
okay, with the katana, even better. You slash the wall. You see a lot of hellish magic orbs, kind of starting to fly, and you absorb them, charging your.
Okay. As I understand that, can I just put my hands on the floor then
Mhm.
and try to pump as much as of the magic I can?
Yes,
I do that.
you pump so much energy that you could even turn into the Tyrannosaurus right now. And the magic that is all around here, after you suck it up, just immediately replenishes it.
Okay.
But the wall is damaged, and you could actually pass through now.
So I just bind myself in front of the others and be my guest. Door is open.
So you
Oh.
go in.
Very impressive.
Yeah. Well done.
As soon as you start to go
Less
in,
thinking.
you see a ghostly figure holding a flaming bird cage. She's like very huge, like she's like huge, like compared to these sides really. And then she turns around for a moment, and then you just hear her running around, like on the other side. Like you hear tap 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 tap.
Huh.
Should we follow?
Yes.
yeah, I guess that's what
Yeah.
she wants, but I don't see any other way.
Mhm.
Things.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Who's first?
Me.
Okay. I'm second then.
Okay.
And third.
I have the snipe, I'll be last. And I would like to put on my stealth suit.
Well, we're a little bit bigger now,
Okay.
I think.
Yes, you're now a little bit bigger with the perspective. So you arrive in this room and you see that there is like a smoke, which is like way more dense than the barrier Redreus has destroyed. And it feels like instead of being solid, it's like intangible. And the more the smoke kind of gets close to you, the more you feel like kind of intoxicated, poisoned. So you realize immediately that it's like very dangerous type of area. And Varus also goes like on the front line with the shield, trying to support you guys. And he says, "Is this the freedom point? I mean, I've been here only once, but I didn't remember the place to be like this. It was more like heretic, but not this heretic."
Yeah, something awful must have happened here.
It looks like there was a volcano below.
Like, I see. Do not worry, the power of Griffin is with you.
Well,
Thank
we
you.
are safe.
He looks around, and everybody, give me alertness.
9.
5.
Oh,
5.
okay, the one that did 9, Lydia,
Yes.
you see that on this side over here on the left, there's actually something behind the smoke. You almost can see humanoid figure.
Guys, if you turn around, do you also see someone there in behind the smoke?
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, just look here. Or is that just my imagination?
I can't see anything. You don't
Can I scan it?
Yes, you can scan it. And you realize that there is like a human figure. It's actually a human that is like behind this, some kind of like flaming cages, but before there is also a layer of smoke to kind of hide him. And you see that
Can
the
we do-
person is like still conscious, but like kind of half. You feel like it's been injured.
Can I
Can
pass
we
through
do
the smoke?
something to? Yeah.
At least I cannot be poisoned as I'm non like human in
organic.
yeah, I'm just a machine, so I couldn't be poisoned on anything, so maybe I can pass through the smoke.
You try to pass through the smoke, but it's kind of too thick. It's like so dense, the air inside, that you cannot push it. So it feels like a wall.
Even if I became just nanomachines?
If you become nanomachines, you might try
As a
to
swarm?
pierce through a small hole. Maybe it will work.
Okay, and then when I find the hole, I would like to make it bigger so I can make the other pass through, if
Oh.
it's possible.
Okay,
Oh,
To extend the holes in all of this.
you can, but you would have to hold the door for everybody.
Okay, hold on, let's go.
Alright. So you hold the door, and you feel like that it's like very heavy, but if you left it for a second, whoever is passing would be completely like divided in two parts. So you have to be very careful.
Okay, okay.
On the other side, you see clearly that there is like a male figure surrounded by flames. The flames are not burning his body. They are merely like surrounding him to keeping him still. And he looks at you all with like one eye open, and you recognize him. It's Renzo. It's been captured inside this cage. It's like covered in blood, and it's like, what are you doing here?
Enzo, are you okay? What happened?
We were organizing a plan with Redden to take back the Freedom Point. Redden didn't want to involve all of you because you were crying over Marcus, so we decided to take action on ourselves. But as soon as we got closer to the entrance, we immediately got captured by some hellish creatures.
Hellish creatures.
Yeah, beware of them. They might be everywhere. And as soon as he says everywhere, from all around, you hear the sound of a metal object hitting the ground and the sound of metal chains being dragged all around.
Okay, be prepared, guys.
Yeah.
This won't come easy.
Am I still in Hodor style or not
Yeah,
anymore?
you're still holding the door.
Okay, so I just
There's the metal bars. Seems like they could be destroyed. But you're not sure about the flames because the flames are like made of pure magic.
Then I'll try. Because maybe it doesn't hurt me or I can even absorb it. I will try to cut the verse with the Shantir sword.
Okay. Well, how do you do that exactly? Describe it to me.
Okay, I approach the the cage, and I try to slice it
Uh-huh.
with one huge swing to the door.
Okay.
2 plus 5, 7 in strength.
Okay, you managed to break. You see that the chain itself is not really that strong. And as you do that, you see that the Sanctuary blade also absorbs some of the flames, giving
Okay.
power to the blade. Now the blade is maximum power.
Okay.
Um,
And can we free him?
yes, you can try to grab him. And so it's like...
Okay, I extend my arm.
Give an end. Yeah.
Take my hand.
And
Composed.
you manage to push him. In the meantime, Retreus, you're about to... Oh my god, the door is about to destroy.
Reboot. Can I check the magic and use the magic from the room to add me more power,
If
and
you
then I
do
can
that, you
last
have to close
longer?
the door.
Again, I haven't heard.
You have 5 seconds to drag him out. 4.
Okay, so let's go. Drag it out. 3, guys, 2, 1. Let's run.
Bola,
Wow.
Bola, what do you do?
To help Rodrius, you mean?
No, to drag out Renzo because you're about to get smashed by the door. Retreus can't hold anymore.
Yeah, I grab
I
his
through
arm
the door.
and I push him out.
Okay.
Yeah, like I compose him, and once he's on his legs, we run.
Okay. So you push it out just in time, and the door like kind of closes. It's like in front of the feet of Renzo, and you feel like, oh, that was good.
Thank you, Rodrius.
And
Good
Warros takes one of Shield Recharger and kind of pumps it into Renzo, and he's able to stand up again. You see he's injured, but he's still able to move by himself. He's like, oh, I need my shotgun and a shot. Not in this order. Let's go see if my body is still intact. And it's like, oh, there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone here can be intact, but we have to help them.
It's like, yeah, but the problem is that the bar is behind that fog. The corridor over here, basically, you know, that brings to the main hall of the Freedom Point. What do you guys do?
Can we try to blow the fume? Like,
Hey, let's put the AC on.
no, like, I don't know how, but can we
I
try?
mean, we can use a storm maybe, but
Yeah.
it would hurt anyone who is in there.
Yeah, that's the problem, yeah.
But technically, you still have access to the AC condition system. Seems like to be still functional.
Mm,
So the
Okay, we
AC
can
is
try
not
that.
a bad idea.
yeah.
You know, you see
Okay.
that there is like a control panel over here.
Mm,
Oh,
If Eli
There's
was
a-
here,
here?
yeah. I mean, maybe Reterios can do something with his with the nano machines, kind of.
I hope I can after the holding door action.
Yes.
can we look at the at the
It,
screen?
it's making me like it was kind of hard to take, so I don't know if I can like do
Yeah,
two action like that.
you also lost half of the energy to turn it to Tyrex, man. You cannot turn it to Tyrex anymore.
Okay. So if I can like try to tinker the AC system to turn it off. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, you can try. What do you do?
I I just extend a part of my hand into the machine and send it to the control panel.
Okay, you connect.
I don't want to be connected with the place
Okay.
too much, you know. I'm not sure what can happen. So if I started to be hacked, I can just, you know, erase my link with the nano machine and leave them in there.
Okay. So You managed to interface yourself with the system. And
I did it. I mean,
you can control a lot of things. You can also
Mhm.
control like a secret door over here.
okay. So look, guys, what I can do. And then I open the secret door.
Oh,
No, perhaps
are
Surprise.
you connected to the surveillance?
Huh?
Can you check the cameras?
Yep. Can I?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay, so I
Maybe
show them
you-
what I see on the wall. So
yeah.
you can see the camera with me. I just, project them on the wall so you can see all the camera.
And what
Can we see what is behind that secret door? Because maybe we should have looked at it before in case there's something hostile behind the door.
Too late.
Well, it's
You see there's like a small fog coming to it,
Yeah.
but you feel like it's not as thick as the other area, so you might be able to go in. What do you do?
Okay, so
For Joseph, you doesn't see anything highly suspicious. We may go in.
yeah.
So let's use the secret door.
So you go in the secret door. Who's going in first?
I'm
Okay. Alertness difficulty 9.
Oh,
2 plus 4, 6. Just a
Everyone or just him?
Just Volo that entered first.
Okay.
6. Okay, yeah, just a 6. I throw a 6.
You go inside, and as soon as you go in, you trip on a chain. You hear the sound of a chain,
chain.
and next to you there is like a monster looking at you, and it's like it tries to attack you. We have -2 on chance to hit.
all of us?
All of us?
No, only Volo.
Yeah, 1. Okay.
Okay, so the monster attacks you. I lost my potato. The monster attacks you, and you receive. Receive.
But wait, I'm behind him. Can I see something like
Yeah,
to
you see
try to
Volo,
protect it?
stepping on a chain, and then a monster slapping him on the face, and he receives 4 damage.
4 damage.
Can I do something to help him?
No, the
Guys,
monster,
we're not alone!
the monster just pushes you outside of the room, and when he comes out, he's like, and then you see that he has this giant scythe and a chain and a flaming head, like looking at you.
Okay, I will go first.
So everybody shut
No, there was nothing on the camera for those. Thank you.
Move.
Hey, it was not me.
What do you do? Three of
Uh,
you, and then I'm gonna.
Okay, someone
I
roll
will be
initiative.
first.
Well, I want to go prone to hope that this thing won't see me immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is focused on chopping the heads off from Volo right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I let Yvette go first as she wants to.
Then it's our turn? Okay.
Okay, so I go first.
Yeah, you want to, so go ahead.
Okay. I will try to confuse this guy with my avatar of death.
Okay.
Okay, so do I have to roll, right?
Yes, you have to roll persuasion.
Okay.
35. Plus 1 you have because of the rule of cinema.
Okay, I have 3 plus 0 plus 1, 4.
Okay. It happens by the rule of cinema because I like it. The monster is like going like, and then you see the avatar of that goes in up and it's like, and then it just goes back in and goes away. Completely intimidated.
The monster? Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about.
And from the room, Volo, as you recover from the beach slap you just received, you see that there is like some kind of loot, some kind of stash in there.
Okay. Should I roll awareness or can I check the loot?
Yes. You see that there is like some kind of secret storage, probably used by the guys of the Freedom Point. And Renzo bulges in, is like, yes, this is like one of the secret storages we wanted to use to counterattack. You can take whatever is in there. We'll need this.
Okay.
So inside you find 10 shield rechargers. Note it down because I'm not gonna write it. You find 10 shield recharges, 1 rocket launcher, and 3 missiles. A grenade launcher, and 5 grenades, the normal one.
Okay.
Yeah, and do we want to take that?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we should split that between all of us.
I mean, more weapons, more ammunition is always good, I guess.
Yeah.
From us, who has shields or shield value?
I don't.
I don't need it.
Okay, Reduce, you take 5 shield rechargers and I keep the other 5?
Okay.
The revamp using the shield recharger. It doesn't work on Volo. You have only physical value.
Doesn't Why it doesn't work on me?
Because you don't have shield value, you have physical value.
Oh, but I have the small shield, which gives me 5 shield value.
True, you can recharge your shield.
Okay. Okay, then keep them Reduce.
So only me have a shield value? No, I don't have to.
Okay, go on.
Oh, okay.
You have shield value. You have.
I have.
You have specific. You have 25
Yeah.
shield value and 17 physical value that goes down after the shield value.
Okay.
But also, Yvette has shield value, and Lydia doesn't have shield value because it's an external. She also has a physical value.
Yeah.
Okay.
So keep this in
So
mind.
maybe we can.
Keep this rule in mind. This will tell it for the people that are following us. If you have only shield value, that doesn't automatically, only physical value, that doesn't automatically recharge at the end of the battle. So be careful about that because you're not gonna auto heal.
Okay, I will
So-
mind that.
But for you, the shield of the shield value of the shield recharges this. So get back to 5. No,
For me?
yeah, of course, it's a shield.
Okay, thank you.
This is the rules. It's not something that I'm making up. No. All right. So you see that the thick air is kind of starting to soften a little bit, as if the place is kind of guiding you towards one direction, as if it's something is welcoming you in. And behind the fog, you see a similar wall to the one that Redreus has opened before. Alertress.
Seven.
7, okay. You managed to watch it because you already know what's going on. You see there is also a figure behind there, and Renz is like, there must be Reika or the elusive one. They also were taken. We need to rescue them. What do you guys do?
Okay, how we do that?
Yeah, we need to do the same thing that you did with me.
Andrews, are you ready to open a new gate?
I will take some magic from the floor if I can to recharge myself, and then I do that if it's
Okay.
possible.
You can. You recharge yourself again, and you're about to use half of your magic to do the same trick again. So you
Mhm.
will you do the exact same thing. You run out the door.
I'm doing.
Okay. You hold the door, and then from behind the door, you see a woman with blonde hair, unconscious, and you recognize her. It's Reika. It's the assistant of the elusive one. I move the camera for Twitch, otherwise the people won't see it. Okay. She's currently unconscious, and she looks like a little bit more beat up than Renzo. What do you guys do?
Again, the same as before. I go through the gate and I try to slash the cage.
Okay. So you slash the cage,
Okay.
and the sword of Sanshire doesn't get power, but this time through the power of the sword, you kind of get recharged as a revamp.
Okay.
So you get
Nice.
recharged half of your revamp stash.
Okay. And she's unconscious,
Yes.
isn't it, Reka? Okay. Then I lift her up. I grab her and I start walking to go through the gate again.
Okay. As soon as you try to push her through the gate, you see that some ants from behind her are trying to grab you and hold you inside with her.
Okay. Can I throw her through the gate and start fighting the other ones?
Yes. Give me a physical confrontation just to see how strong that is.
Okay.
If you do more than 3, it's gonna work out. Okay.
Fucking well, 1 + 5.
Yes, you surpassed it. So you throw her away, and Renzo grabs her,
Okay.
but now the
And I
ants,
quickly turn.
yeah, but now the ants are about to grab you. Since you won the physical confrontation, you have a chance to jump out.
Okay. I was thinking about fighting them.
You can if you want.
How long?
It depends on how much resilient are they. But I will at least try to slash them once, and if I see that I can't hurt them, I will run through the gate.
Okay. So
So one of those extended hands that are approaching me, I want to try to slice the arm.
chance to it. If you beat all 3 ends, you will be able to get free. If you don't beat all 3 ends, something will happen. Chance to hit,
Okay.
difficulty 2 + 3, 5.
Okay. Well, on my line, 1.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, this was always go that
So
way.
you slash one of the ends, the other 2
Okay.
grab you by the feet, and then they drag you inside until nobody can see you in. You just disappear in the fog.
Guys, I will deal with this.
You see Volo getting taken away by the air. And then the wall is about to smash you because you cannot hold it anymore. What do you do?
Can I get inside and then close the wall behind me?
Yes, you can.
I will do that then.
Okay. You go in, and you realize that you cannot see a tunnel at all. You feel like you've been caged in inside, and there is no passages, so nothing. It's just the cage where Reika was standing in, and now you are trapped inside.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Nice. Feels so good now.
Well, this is going perfectly. So what do you guys do now?
Me and Redreus or they?
No, I mean, it's like Vivette and Lydia. What do you do? So you saw this happen, and
So we are trapped, right?
no, I mean, Redreus is trapped.
Oh, so we are not trapped.
And,
Okay.
And Volo has just been kidnapped.
Okay, perfect. I think they are strong enough. We can continue, and we will get close to them.
I mean, we
will
cannot
find
follow
them.
them. We cannot
We will
follow them
find
anyway because the gate is closed. So, is there any other way forward for us around?
All right, so we help them.
I mean,
So-
we can go through that way, but is there another way around here?
No, you are right. Okay.
So,
So do you have any idea?
Yeah, like I said, if there is somewhere going forward, we should go forward.
you see that the area behind from where you came from, it's getting covered by another fog, preventing you to go in, so you cannot go back. But the fog that was blocking the passage over here to let you go through was kind of moving away, kind of to signaling you to go. And on the wall, you see that there is starting to appear writing made with blood that says, "Abandon and hope, you enter."
I mean, this is a place to go forward, right? So We can
yeah,
go.
I guess so. Yeah. Can we see through that way, or is just? I mean, you said that the fog is gone. Is that darkness behind, or?
Yeah,
Are we
there's
able
the
to
dark
see you there?
corridor. But you know that the dark corridor is leading you to the dancing hall. Usually it's illuminated with neon lights, but now they are turned off because they're damaged. Sometimes they kind of blink, it's like bzz, 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 but you don't see really well what's in that dark corridor.
Okay. Well, I would like to go slowly to see in case something is there waiting for us.
Okay.
all right,
You
I'll
go
follow
in.
you.
So you keep walking slow. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you keep walking slow, you see that there is like a big silence. Warros stays behind with the shield up, preparing in case on any attacks. And Renz is still carrying Reika, which is unconscious, on his shoulder. And you working. At some point, you kind of break a little bit of glass on the ground. That makes a lot of sound.
It's so dark that I did not see that.
Yes.
Wow.
And you see that there's like a neon light, kind of making up the light to kind of turn it on, and then it turns off again. And you feel like that there's nothing, but then the lights turn on again, and then you see a monster trying to attack you, right, and it's slashing you for a moment. What do you
Of
do?
course. I use my magic shield to protect me.
Okay. The monster is attacking Lydia, though. So,
Avoiding would be physical confrontation, right?
in this case,
In
yes.
physical.
So,
Okay, then I would
that's
rather.
3 against
No.
25.
I'm not going for physical. I will also use the shield because I'm not going to be able to evade.
Okay. So you use the shield, and then the monsters try to attack you, and you see that the shadow from the monster just kind of goes through you, and they were just baiting you to using your own power. You don't know what to think about it. The monster just kind of disappears.
Okay, so does it mean like we wouldn't have been hurt anyways? Because it was just going through us?
Yes, it was going through you. Yeah.
So basically, it was like a hallucination.
Yes. And then you hear like a voice which is like very laughing, like really mad. It's like, and then the room turns completely on, and you see only red lights, and kind of welcomes you to go in. And from the wall, you see like rivers of blood starting to fall.
Can I touch the blood
Yes,
and smell it?
it smells like your blood.
So it's not fake.
No, it's not fake.
And it's recent? Like,
You cannot really tell. There's just too much blood.
okay. I clean my fingers on the Lydia's coat. Like, okay.
I would notice that and try to evade.
Okay, please roll against each other.
Yeah, damn it.
Sorry.
Are you serious?
I mean, my outfit, it's cooler. So, okay. So we go?
Uh-huh. So, in the meantime, Redreus, alertness difficulty 10.
Yes, sir. 6 plus. I'm at 9.
Damn! Okay, I'm gonna allow you one thing for Rosina. So,
Thanks.
from there is silence, and then from above you, you hear, "Hey, you!" You turn up. You see a crazy
Yeah.
woman with red hair. She grabs you by your head and she drags you with her.
And she what?
She drags you with her
Okay.
before you could even react. But you recognize
Okay.
her. It was Alina.
Okay. I remember that she was ally or
That's the thing
Danger.
that you learned about Alina is that she has betrayed everybody and she has taken control of the Freedom Point.
okay. So I'm gonna, in the same time that she's dragging me,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get inside of me and talk to a voice that I haven't talked for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and just say, "Dinner is served."
And it's like, oh yes, but the dinner now it's just become sweets and sweets. And tonight we're going to savor and taste really good. And it doesn't
Yes.
respond. It doesn't do that. It is up to something. Here we are.
So,
What do you do?
I'm letting him talk at least, but because I'm not sure in what situation, like physically, I am now. Like, am I standing or she's in front of me?
She's
Like,
just dragging you. She's just grabbed you by the head and she's dragging you. That's it.
to the,
You were not
but,
like waiting knocking.
mhm. Okay, I'm turning into a swarm of nanomachine,
Okay.
so she's not grabbing me anymore. And then I wanted to reassemble myself, upper her to punch her on the head.
Okay. You punch her, and she smiles, and when the blood comes into her mouth, she just licks it. And she's like, okay, fine, let's play it your way. And she lets you go, and the tunnel remains open, so you can just follow it up through. And she jumps to another tunnel that opens on the side.
Okay. I'm following all the time. And the voice inside will let him to make a mouth on my hand,
Make a mouth on your
inside of my hand, like to make a mouth so he can eat but I don't want her to see that I have a mouth on my hand
Okay,
inside.
so if I understood correctly, you are following her on her tunnel.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So basically, this is the scene. You're following her, and she keeps running. All right. So you're just running in one direction. You don't know where exactly. So
That's totally the point.
okay. So going back to Lydia, and actually, let's go back to Bolo 1 second. I want to do something fun.
Okay.
So you lose consciousness for like a good, don't know exactly when, while being drugged, and you wake up inside of some kind of flaming bird cage. The bird cage, and outside of the bird cage, you see the flames, and you cannot really see outside, but you see the same woman that you saw at the entrance holding that bird cage, walking around.
Okay.
And inside the bird cage, you see a little bird, a small little green bird, and the bird is like beep, 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 beep. What do you do?
Well, I'm inside the bird cage with the little bird.
Yes, and the bird is like small. It's like you could smash it with your both hands if you want. It's like really, really, really small.
Okay, I guess I'm trapped in the same kind of trap that they were, so I have to check how to go out of here. I approach the little bird. I get on my knees to approach it. I mean, it's on the floor of the bird cage, I guess. And I want to extend my hand. Come with me, bird. We must go out of here.
And the bird is like kind of nodding, and then you see that there is like a hologram pop up coming in as a balloon, and it says, "Yes, chirps, yes."
Yes, chirps, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And you notice that the bird, when it turns around kind of a little bit, his head, his eye is mechanical, so it's not a natural bird of a droid bird.
If he can project an hologram, I guess it's something electronical. Yeah, I got that. Okay, I want the little bird to go on my shoulder, and I will try to slash. I have my sword with me.
Yes, you have everything with you.
Okay, then I will try to slash the cage from inside, as I did with the others.
You hit the cage, and you see that the flames now are kind of reacting, and you feel like that your hands are burning, almost as if you cannot smash it from the inside, just from the outside.
Okay. Dear little bird, you have any info about this place? You have any recordings in that mechanical brain that you have?
And the bird gives you like two emojis that nod with the head, saying yes. And then as he does it, Yvette and Lydia finally reach the end of the tunnel, and you arrive on what is the main hall of the Magus dance floor, bar, and whatever. Renzo doesn't see anybody, and he just moves on and moves Reika on the bank, and he starts like checking out on the back of his like the room where he usually keeps the drink. And the first thing he does, he goes down and he pulls out a shotgun and he starts reloading it. And
it's always good to be prepared.
As soon as he does it, he says, "Do you want a drink?"
Yes, please. I approach the bar.
Okay.
Okay, what do you have for me? And I sit on this chair.
This is like one of the best drinks we ever done. It's called the Cortesian Cuba Libre.
Okay, so one of them.
Starts making a Cuba Libre to you and just gives it to you.
Okay, I grab the glass and I say, Cuba Libre.
You feel a
Okay.
little bit drunk, but also kind of refreshed.
Wow, that's a good one. Thank you, man.
Yeah. You hear somebody talking to you next to you, and he says, "Yeah, he makes the best drinks."
I turn my head.
You turn your head, and you see that Arconte just materialized next to you.
Is that the
What?
exercise?
Yes.
I look at her and I say, "Do you want to try it? It's strong."
And it's like,
I swear it.
I like you, little girl. Usually people get scared when I do that. Say that people seem not to see. Okay. And it's like, yeah, I will take my drink, but I usually drink the blood of my victims. And then it disappears. And as soon as it disappears, you see from another side of the room, Alina jumping in, being followed by Redreus, and Litz and Redden at the same time kind of joined in the same tunnel, and they were fighting with her. They had like a super vicious battle between each other. And then all of you, Redreus, you arrive from the above area over here.
Okay.
And while Alina, Ritz, and Redden keep fighting and just fly on the other side of the area, they see that there's like this giant spectacle which looks like a Dragon Ball fight, like they're fighting, shooting rays of arrow, sword slashes, whatever, right? And then from the distance, you see a giant bird cage. And the monster is like, the soul will be damned and condemned and given to the great hell and inferno. And Volo, you hear that voice saying it, but then you disappear with her. Before you disappear, would you like to try and say something?
Before I disappear, I want to look at the glass and look at Renzo and say, "What kind of drink is this? It's really strong, really."
Renzo, when he saw Arconte appearing, was like this. He remained like completely still, and he's still with him open mouth. It's like, what the fuck? I can't see this. Varas was like, was that Arconte? My sword started calling the fire of Inferno after seeing him. Interesting. I guess the destiny brought me here for a reason. In the meantime, Reika wakes up and she's like, "Ah, shit! Fuck! How much time have I been out?" Do you say something?
I just offer my drink. Do you want some?
But she's like, "Yeah. Oh my god, I have a headache." And Renzo's like, she's like, "What's the situation? Everybody died?" And it was like, "I don't know. I think they captured only us. The others, they might be either dead or somewhere else." And she's like, She takes the drink, and she just kind of drop it on herself, kind of clean up the injuries. And then she grabs another one and drinks it all complete, and then smashes it to the table, smashing the entire drink. And as soon as she does, every one of you, you see demon materializing all around you.
Can we say if that is real or also hallucinations?
Well, they seem
As we had before.
They seem pretty real to you.
Mhm.
And Reika is looking at the shotgun on the table, and she's like, you know what? I'm really pissed. And these people are trespassing my house. Let's kill the fucking all of them. She grabs the shotgun and shoots like 2 of them. And then gives back the shotgun to Rance, and she just runs trying to fight them with the punches. Initiative. I did 6.
Oh, well, great. Yeah, I can do that. Or you already did. Okay.
Yeah, I did 6.
Oh,
Well, yeah, you did right.
Okay.
you should do that.
I want to make you all start. So you start. What do you do?
Do I have to start?
No, you have to start. What do you do?
Okay, I will try to fight this guy. Like this one.
Okay, this guy, you realize that he has some kind of strange behavior. When you look at him, you have the feeling that you're looking like at 3 shadows moving at the same time in different directions.
What? Okay. I will use my energy ball to see if it's real or not. Although I'm sure it's pretty real, but I want to double check.
Okay. So, chance to it. I did 3.
I did 6.
Okay. You hit them with the energy ball. How much damage does the energy ball
9.
does? 9?
9.
Okay, they
Yeah.
explode. They were pretty much real though. And when they explode, they divide
Perfect.
in... they divide in groups of 3. In 3
Oh,
smaller
no.
ones.
I hate kids. Oh my god. Okay. So no problem. I can control it. Okay. I'm going to use the ghost of death because they are like 10 ghosts, so they are going to help me to fight these guys.
Okay.
Okay, so I call my ghost, and an army of 10 ghosts go through the guys.
Okay.
Do I have to roll, right?
Yes, of course, chance to it.
Okay.
For simplicity,
No!
I will just roll for all 3 of them. Oh!
No! No!
The ghosts try to run through them, but the demons are visibly stronger and they just fend them all off.
No. Okay. How many actions do I have? I think
You
one
have
or
4.
okay. So I
So you use
I have one left.
one for the energy ball, one for this, so you have 2.
okay. So I'm going to use my sword. Yeah, my great sword, and I try to cut these 2, like the closest to me, twice.
Okay, so you're gonna use 2 action for that because you're gonna attack 2 different targets.
Yeah.
Okay. They do 4.
Okay. So 5.
You cut them, and they divide into 2 even smaller.
What? Okay. Can I smash them? They are smaller enough.
Now they are like as big as your forearm, basically.
Well, I don't have any actions, so
Who's next?
maybe next time.
So, do you think they will stop dividing at one point, or maybe we just have to make them that small that they won't be able to hurt us anymore? I don't know.
I don't know.
Or
Am I in the room with that or not? At least
What?
I am. I get in the room, or I just pass through the room fighting still? Not
No,
because
you are in the initiative. You are in the room.
okay, I create 2 mouths in my hands and try to eat the little ones. At least try to, ow!
You managed to.
Okay, so I just turn around and scream, guys, hit them, and when they're small enough, I will take care of them.
Beautiful. So you eat them, and then
Alright.
as you eat them, you have to do a chance to eat though. So
Okay.
they did 6.
4.
So the first one kind of just goes away. So one action used to get close. One action tried to eat the first one, he avoided. What do
Yeah.
you want to do?
Am I close enough of the big one to grab him, for example?
Yes.
Okay, I will try to grab him and to absorb him.
What do you want to do? Grab him and...
Yeah, I grab him by the hand and trying to take all his energy.
Bro, you want to eat him entire? Okay. Physical,
I will try. I will see.
physical confrontation. He did 2.
Me too.
Clash. A4.
5!
You are not only you are able to eat him, but you, if you want, you can also eat a smaller one around you.
Okay, what changes when I started to do that? Did the voice inside of me starting to get maybe louder or something like that?
Yes, on the you have it still on the end.
Yeah, but he's the one eating at least.
He's screaming. Eat! Eat!
Okay. So everybody is hearing that, yeah?
Everybody's hearing
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm eating how much as I can. I'm taking them with me.
Okay, so you take down this one and also this one.
Okay. And I think I finished my acting.
Okay. So the demon kind of tries to launch the attack, the chain with the side over Ransom, but Ransom just ducks down, and then he comes back and shoots at them and divide him into 3 pieces. And as soon as they divide into 3 pieces, you see Reika taking like a stance of kind of melee fighting position, and she starts punching 1, 2, 3, and then like she does a roundhouse kick on the last one, and divides them again. And she's like, "There's no end to these bitches." Now it's Lydia's turn. What do you do?
Okay. Let me see. Okay, I have 4. I would like to, let me see. If I put... how far are they from each other? I mean, let's say these 3 here. These
are
3.
like 10 blocks away from you.
I mean, from each other.
From each other, they are about 1 block.
Okay, and how far behind are they left from the wall behind them? How far are they away from that one?
The wall is like 50 blocks.
Okay, well, if I throw an area explosion, let's say like 8 blocks behind them.
You would get them all, but you would also get all the allies.
I mean, behind them, if I roll at 8 blocks behind them, because it's going to be like a distance in square, that should, or is it a little big?
So you're aiming to eat only these ones?
Yeah, by throwing that behind them and so far away that it would only hit like the ones that are like here. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay. then I will throw for it. Yeah.
Okay, chance to it. I will roll for that 6.
Well, okay, it didn't work.
They
dodged
just
it, I guess.
around and avoid.
Okay, but then I will try to use my sniper on at least this one for now.
Yeah. You notice that your sniper that you are using has some kind of hidden feature that it has been unlocked. It says multiple targets attack. It's kind of an overclock feature.
Nice.
This feature
Yeah,
allows you to
then-
attack 2 targets during your turn using the action at
Okay.
the same time, or to interject during the turn of someone else and do one attack in combo with them.
Okay, nice. Well, I will try to hit those two here.
Be mindful, this one you can do it only when the full turn has been completed. Once per every turn, completed turn.
Do you mean I have to do one complete turn and then only in my second turn I can use it, or what do you mean?
No, I mean that every one full turn is when all of you have acted, right? So once all
Yeah.
of you have acted, you can use the ability again.
Ah, okay. I see. But I can use it now.
Yeah. This is a better
Okay.
feature I'm using for the next update of the manual called weapon attack.
Okay. I will try to attack those two with my sniper then.
Okay. Chance to
Hopefully.
Ooh, I did 4.
Okay, that's a clash.
Flash, I did 1.
5.
Okay, you managed to hit both of them, and on top of that, not only do both double damage, the defender...
You need the damage, or will they just divide anyway?
No, because since you did the double damage, you also killed them while they were trying to divide.
Ah, okay, nice. Yeah, the damage is 12, so 24. Okay, so as you see, guys, if we do enough damage, they cannot divide. Yeah. Okay.
Now
That
it's,
was one.
How many actions do you have? Last one, right?
I had one for the area explosion and one for the sniper.
Okay, now we have 2 more actions then.
Okay, then I will reload my sniper and shoot this one. That will be 2 more, and that won't be. It will be the last.
Okay,
My last
plus
action.
5 on chance to hit.
Clash.
Clash, okay. I did... What the fuck? 3?
5.
You're lucky! You did double damage and you also killed this one.
Nice. Okay, that's that.
Now,
I'm done. Yeah.
Warras jumps in and he raises up the sword and it's like Flame of Agantor, multiple rays of light, and then he just shoots with the sword and hits 3 of them with flaming, some kind of like flaming lasers, and then he puts himself to shield the others in case of need. The little monsters that have remained are like, oh no, they're gonna kill us all, and they just run away.
Food.
The situation is peaceful, and then you see Arconte coming in with like a bird cager next to him, coming like from the distance. And it's like, very good. This is the type of spectacle that I was looking for tonight when I invited you all over to my home. And Reika is like, your home? This is my home, you bitch. I'm gonna take it back. And Arkan is just laughing his ass off. Yvette, Marcus, Redreus, give me alertness.
Marcus.
Lydia. Sorry, horse rabbit.
8.
Yes. 7.
Okay, basically everybody did more than 5.
Yeah.
You see that Volo is inside the bird cage.
Oh my god.
So we found Volo. But sleeping or aware?
No, you can see him, but
But we can see them also
yeah, you can kind of see them. Yes, you can see what's going on.
through the flames.
Can you hear us? Are you all right?
I don't know. I do.
Yes, you can hear them now. Yeah, Arconte is allowing it.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm okay. Don't worry. I will find a way to go out of here.
I only hear the sounds of a bird, like pew 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 pew.
And you see that with Molo there is like a little bird. And Reika is like, oh, they have got them. They have got the elusive one.
What?
Oh, look at him! Such a cutie.
And the bird is like, chip, 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 chip.
Okay. Nice.
Don't worry, Bolo.
Interesting.
We will get you out of there.
In the meantime, you see that the fight between Redden, Litz, and Alina has started to come like to a conclusion, and they all three land in the room where you are in, kinda in the middle. Where are they? So you see that Litz and Redden are both like heavily damaged, and Alina just falls down in the middle of them. So Litz tries to hit Alina with her katana, but Alina just parries it using the back of her sword, and then she gives like a slap to Redden, pushing him next to the counter. And it's like, oh, and it's just spilling blood. And then Litz tries to reattack her, but Alina managed to give a slash with the sword. Litz parries it, but the sword of Alina is so big that she gets pushed on the other side of the room. And then Alina takes a few steps back, and she's like, I guess the time for fun is over, huh, father? And Darkon is like, ha 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 ha, Alina, always my favorite daughter. What do you guys say?
I hear right? I can hear everything, but did she say that Alina is his sister? His doctor?
What? What did you say? I didn't get what you said, sorry.
I'm asking because I'm not sure if I'm hearing right from inside of the birdcage.
Okay.
But either Conta said that Alina is her doctor.
Archon is like, yes, young Volo. I have many daughters, and they come strictly from hell. And Voros the dragon also had many daughters as well. They all obey my command, and do my will and kill people in my name. Pretty much as Alina is going to kill all of you now. Isn't that right, Alina? What do you guys say?
I look at Alina and I say, well, I mean, you slapped Redden, so okay, but now we will have to kill you, so what a pity.
Alina is giving you like the craziest smile you've ever seen in your life. You have kind of a memory of the first time you all worked together, when you met Alina in this dance hall and delivered her sword. And right now, you feel like that all the memories, all the adventures that you had, kind of pushed on to this point. And then you feel, instead of that moment where you were scared and you were worried that she would kill you just by looking at you, now you feel ready. You feel the adrenaline pumping. So, Conte says, very well then. I'm going to sit you and I want to see if you can defeat Alina, and then my other monster first, and then he just makes like a giant throne where he sits down and he looks at all of you to enjoy the fight. And Alina looks at Arconte and says, "So, what's the order, father?" And Arconte says, "Kill them all." Alina looks at him intensely. She smiles and says, "No." She just jumps over at Arconte. She charges a punching flame and punches Arconte in the face, making him jump over from the throne. And then she jumps next to you all, and she's like, "I could have obeyed your orders like I pretended to do all this time, but it's more funnier to go against you, father. Like I was pretending to beat these two. I mean, if you wanted to kill them, I would have done it, right?" And then Redden is like, "Pretending to kill me? That bitch slap almost killed me, what the fuck?" And it is like, at least she's on our side, she's just moving like...
Yeah, I like Alina a lot.
So, Alina looks at Arconte intensely and is like, "Fine, see if you can beat my whole army of hell and get through me then." And then he summons like a giant army of hell and the bird cager that is inside. And Volo, you see that there is an opening that you might use to just jump down that Arconte opens for you. And you can also use your little friend. What do you do?
Okay, I jump in the battle. I need to help them. I grab the little bird, the elusive one, and I go through the gate.
Okay, so you jump down and the elusive one is on your shoulder. I'm gonna bring Volo back. Where is Volo's? There it is. So it's all of you standing shoulder to shoulder ready to fight. But that's not over yet. Alina starts to flame and her eyes become extremely vicious. And then she starts breathing devilish power and says, "You know, I always was told that the hero starts to use her powers when it's most needed, but that's not my style." And she has like this face that it's all covered with like devilish magic, and she just charges into attack. Now, please roll for initiative again.
I won't roll. I always throw once.
Okay, so I did 5.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay, I will. 4.
Okay, so the enemies start, but before we can start, Alina just grabs her sword and she just throws it away all the enemies and she starts to slash them all around in the air, and then grabs one of them, pushes his face on the counter, and she starts walking him through all the counter and smashing all the bottles on one side, and then she just gives him a headbutt, she grabs her heart, she takes it out and then she eats it, and she spits it out. It's like, "Come on, I'm going to kill all of you and make a scarf with all your interiors."
What the fuck?
Whoa, that's intense.
Yeah. I mean, she's crazy. Can we appreciate her face, please?
New tattoo incoming.
Literally, yes.
So the monsters are kinda in disarray because of this, and many armies comes up, so they kinda refuel their ranks a little bit. It's your turn now. What do you guys do?
If I can, I would like to eat as much as them as I can.
They are very big. They are like 3 times bigger.
I'm very hungry.
Yeah, of course.
I'm very hungry, you know.
So first of all, Rebreus is going to act first. I understood correctly?
As you want, I can leave Lydia start. Just nobody was talking, so I took it. But if you want Lydia, I can leave you start.
Oh, I mean, the thing is, I can't promise you that I won't kill them before you can eat them.
It's
If you
okay.
do enough damage, you know.
There is a big one behind that I can eat too, at least.
Okay. Well, then I would like to start. Okay. So my special ability is back, right? I can use it again to attack two at the same time.
Yes.
Okay. Then I will just attack the two first ones that I can see here.
Okay, different chance to hit for both of them. So the first one does 1,
Oh, different,
and the
okay.
second one does 3.
6 and 4.
Perfect, you hit both of them. How much
Yeah.
damage do you do?
It's 12.
Okay, so they divide in 3 groups of the same size
Okay.
you were fighting again before.
Good for you, Red Rails. I still left them for you.
Yeah, more.
So that's like more.
Give me more.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, the game is broken. Rip the dragging. Okay, imagine there is like 6 of them. I cannot drag anything right now.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, in that case, I will reload and shoot again. Just, let me think. Yes, you think it makes more sense to shoot the small ones first or shoot the big ones first to make them smaller?
Oh, you?
You have any suggestion?
The smaller they are, the easier I can eat them.
Yeah, okay. Okay, then I will just shoot the first one here. Maybe you already have something to eat then. If I hit them.
Yeah, imagine
Okay.
the.
Okay, I rolled a 6 on my shot to this one.
Okay. Did 5. You hit him.
Okay.
Which one was it? This one?
The first one here, the closest one to me.
Ah, okay. So
Smaller, yeah.
this one explodes after you hit him like this.
Sorry, Regiles.
Life.
Okay. I'm having one left. Do you think it could work if I would, like, because this here, is that kind of a bar? Here, that part in the background.
Yeah, it's a cover up. You can use it to hide.
Okay. If I would run there and try to hide, because I still use my stealth suit, I might be able to
it's
avoid.
difficult to hide right now. It's like everybody can clearly see from every angles.
Okay, then I will just run there to, to have cover.
Okay, you can go there definitely.
Okay, I will go behind there to have some cover in case they are attacking me from somewhere. Yeah, and that was my last action.
Okay. So one more of you. What do you do?
You want to go, Rose?
I can go at least. Yeah, maybe I could attack these two.
Okay.
So I hope they will disappear. Yeah, same as.
There's actually like 5 of them. I could not duplicate.
Fine. Yeah, you told us. Yes. Yeah. I saw there are 3 like behind this one. I don't know if you saw. Look
Yes.
like there are 3. Yeah. Yeah. So I will attack the first one here and try to. Eat him. I will change my head for a T-Rex head just before. Just the head. Just the head, please.
You just hit a giant T-Rex head and then you broke.
Yeah, and that's the point. Nope.
They did 6.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I did 5.
They avoid. But by the rule of cinema, you
Yeah.
have to hit just one of them. That was too slow.
I will try it 4 times, like 3 times again, and that's all.
Really? You wanna try so many times?
Yeah, because they're full of them. So as much as I can eat, I will try.
I did 6 again.
Me too. I did 6 too.
Clash. I did 1.
Me too. Let's clash.
Did 5.
4.
I won the clash. So they avoid like your attack, and they start to storm you, and you start to get cut by all the sides, and you receive 15 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now it's you see that there is like other groups of demons, and let's red and try to go against the bird cager to kind of destroy it, but they get interrupted by an army of group that kind of surround them and push them away on the side. And they are kind of on the corner, but Redden shoots like behind the pistols, and Liz starts like cutting the ones that are around as soon as they get close. Then they divide them long enough and they try to avoid, but Liz grabs them like with some kind of magic hand made of wind, and creates like a tornado that makes them fly around, and then as they fly around, the Redden shoot all of them. And it's like, I guess that's all. Now it's Yvette and Volo's turn.
Okay. May I?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Alina, you're right. I like your style. I think. And as I say that, I want to start growing my blade tail. In the middle stage, so I use 3.
Okay. Go for it.
Second stage, which is also 6, and I run out of points with that.
Okay, this
So now
exactly what's going on.
I'm growing my my revamped limbs. I'm growing the tail. My fist with the claws, and I want to run towards the one with the birdcage.
Okay. So
Um,
I'm gonna roll for the monster of the birdcage. That's 4.
Okay,
How much do you do?
they roll right.
6.
6.
Okay. You managed to eat it.
Okay, so
Just tell me how you do it.
I run towards her. Want to stick to her, piercing her stomach with my blade tail. I just like to stick her and not letting her to move. And then I want to slash her with my claws.
Okay. So the birdcager does everything that she can to defend the birdcage itself, which you realize might be the source of her power. And then you claw her out, and as you do it, like one of her arms fall off, and it kind of grows up again.
Okay.
And the injuries
Okay,
that she
okay.
got in her body, they start to recover as well.
So I realize she's probably not a human or demon, but more like a kind of summoning. It's coming out from the cage. But that's my conclusion. So I then want to jump over the bird cage, and I will try to grab some of the barrots and pull them out with my fists.
Okay. Okay, the flames within the cage start to go against you, and they, as the opposite, they try to consume you instead.
Okay.
So it's my dice against yours. No physical, no, it's
Perfect.
just normal roll. It's in sweet. I did 2.
2 clash.
With 1.
Come on. 4.
Okay, you managed to win the confrontation with the flames, and you feel like you could devour them all.
Okay, then I devour the flames, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, I absorb the flames, and I grab 2 of the barrels with my hands, and I start pulling out, trying to break and make an opening inside.
Okay, you open up the bird cage, and you see that the demon is starting to kind of collapse a little bit, and she just falls on her knees.
Okay. Do I see something from inside? I mean, I know that I was inside, but now
No,
that I'm
there's,
coming from
there's
outside,
nothing,
there's something?
There's nothing else inside. But from the
Okay.
inside the cage, you see some edge. It is trying to pull you back again.
Okay. And well, I think I have one more action.
Yes.
Because I attack her and attack the cage and move. So, okay.
One more action. Yeah.
Then. I want to pierce the cage, or well, I want to put my sword inside of the cage, grabbing it, not throwing it inside. And I want to see if the sword reacts to the power, if it rejects it or aligns with it, with the power of the cage.
It's consuming it. You are like devouring the demon within the sword.
And I use my turn trying to push that as much as I can.
Yes.
Okay. And I want to canalize my absorbing powers of the flames through my sword.
Mm-hmm. And you manage to consume it, and the demon falls down and is like, and in essence, like kind of disappears.
Oh, nice. I fall off the ground.
It's Yvette's turn. What do you do?
Come on, guys, we
Okay.
can deal with this.
I want to do something with the girls with the birthcase, but now all my ideas are gone. Okay, no, I have
Steel.
no, it's completely fine. Okay, so I have 2 accessories. I have a smoke grenade here, so I want to throw it at these 2 guys, and at the same time, I want to use my great sword to cut them, to cut their heads.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay, so I did 3.
I did 3 clash
Slash
with 1.
2.
Okay, you do double damage. Their heads get cut off clean. So basically, if I understood correctly, you jumped in and just cut off their heads while you were flying in the air, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're still flying, and as you're still flying, you see Alina that has been charging up like a giant attack, and which is like some kind of punch. And she's like, "You're not the only one who can do it, father." She charges up the flame, and then she's like, "Extinction. Fist." And then she punches out. And the fist is so expensive that you just kind of get flown away. What do you do?
Try to avoid it.
Okay,
Of course.
you avoid it. She's not aiming at you, but there's a shockwave
okay.
that is just breaking up all the glasses in this room.
Can I land on someone?
There's a Dreus.
Okay, I will land on Rodriguez.
Please be my guest.
And then
I'm like, wow, sorry, Rodriguez.
So, and as soon as you land, you see that the punch is so big because there's like the smoke that you've thrown, so you cannot see really clearly. But as soon as the smoke dissipates, nobody else except you, Redreus, and everybody else, and Arconte, right? is still in the room. And you see that the damage was so big that it destroyed the roof, showcasing the moon from outside.
Oh. Oh wow!
Looks
And the
better.
maps are beautiful, really. All maps.
You see that.
But
You see that near the moon, there is something that is not quite right. You see that there is like something which is like kind of breaking. It's like kind of a glass, and Redden is like, damn it! It's already started. Arconte, you have to stop all of this. You're the only one that can stop the barrier from breaking out. We don't have much time. And Arconte jumps down and is like, well, then you would have to prove me that you are worth surviving this, that you are strong enough. And make me have fun. At the same time, the discussion is kind of interrupted because the little bird that was sitting with Volo, that I'm gonna show you guys because I have a picture for it, kinda starts flying and chirping, and it goes in the middle of the room and showcases an hologram. The hologram is the one of a woman with white hair, and she looks like she was like half of a droid but not fully a droid, and you recognize her. She's like Roseanne Zalvoros, exactly as she appeared when he visited the old memory of when Dalmesh defeated Giovanna Luiz. And the hologram looks down at Liz and Redden, and Liz is like, what? That's not possible. And Liz look at Redden and she's like, did you knew? And Redden takes a moment because he didn't expect this to work down like this. And says, very embarrassed, yeah, I did. And Liz grabs him by the neck, and she's like, since how long? Were you gonna tell me that an engram of our mother was living still when I thought she was dead? And he didn't reply. Then the hologram turns around Conte, and she's like, have they not proven enough that they can withstand your aggression and your power? I think that this was all you need. So settle down, Arconte. Let us survive and move on to the future. Let us be free. And Arconte starts laughing really madly. What do you guys do? Would you like to say something?
No, I don't have any words right now.
Okay, anyone else would like to say something? No one? Okay. So, Arconte starts to get surrounded in flames. It's like, no. For now, we've just been playing. All this power, all this energy. I've barely been using less than 10% of my power all the time. And he takes the sword and he just touches the ground. And as soon as he does it, the whole reality behind you starts to turn in flames. You get swollen in some kind of like alternate reality that it's similar to what you're in, but it's not exactly the same. Let me move everybody up. 1 sec. And as soon as you get moved into this reality, Arconte, which is like surrounded by the hellish flame of Inferno, starts taking off his armor, starting from the helmet, and he takes it down, and drops down also other pieces of his armor, until he remains bare-chested. Showing you what was the actual real face of Agantor, or at least the body of Agantor.
Oh.
Then he just reaches out with his hand where Varus is, and he says, "That's my sword." He just flashes out next to him. He punches him in the gut to make him just fall down, and grabs the sword and then falls back. Like, oh, it's spitting blood on his knee. And as soon as he does it, you feel like that he was so fast. You could not even comprehend the magnitude of his power. What do you do?
I look at Redden and do like something with my face that shows him that it's clear that he's only secrets. So I say, "What are you going to do now to fix this?" And then I look at List.
Litz looks at you. She raises up and grabs her sword, and next to her sword there is a spool, and she takes like a fighting position. Then she charges up her eyes with green magic and takes off the spool. And as soon as she takes off the spool, the magic of her sword starts like charging it with power, and she just prepares for fight, and she's like, "We're gonna beat the shit out of him. Are you ready?"
You must be.
I born ready.
Let's go.
Each one of you has a survival instinct bonus that gives you +2 on chance to hit. And then everybody prepares to fight. Wars stands up and grabs the other sword that he had with him and prepares to fight. Red then takes up his pistol as he tries to aim, while Reika gets to fight, and Renzo looks at the shotgun and is like, "What the fuck am I doing here?" Alina, which is like eager to fight with him, right up charges to Arconte and tries to hit him with the sword, and Arconte just stops her with her hand, takes the swords and cracks her, like kind of breaking it in the middle, and then pushes it away, and then punches Alina with a punch and says, "That was your extinction fist, right? This is a punch of extinction." Punch of extinction! She pushes her right in the face, and she just kicks her out of the ring in one hit.
Okay. Oh.
So, initiative.
Nothing.
We don't roll because Arconte is standing still waiting for you to do something.
Okay.
So let's go. I'm transforming into a T-Rex. Like totally.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
This counts as one action.
Yes, you have your action, and you also yield.
Oh, thanks. Okay. So yeah, I will try to hit him with my tail, like a half spin, and try to hit him with the tail first.
Oh, wait, so you becoming a dinosaur entirely or just using the tail?
I don't know, I'm becoming a dinosaur,
You
And
can.
as a dinosaur, I'm using the tail as a second action.
Okay, so yeah, you become the T-Red, and you can use your tail. So chance to each.
Yeah.
You have +2. I did 3.
I did 3, like 1 plus 2, so 3.
Okay, clash. I did 4.
I did 5.
Okay, you win the clash. You do double damage. So you hit
Okay.
him with the tail, and he parries it a little bit, and he just gets moved on the side. And you realize that he has kind of felt it. He's not completely mobile since the last time you fought him.
Okay. So, like is he touching my tail or something like that at this moment as I hit him?
He just parried it with his flaming arm.
Okay.
The flaming arm is kind of a shield.
Okay, I would like to do that. He's gonna be like my tail is near to him, yes?
Yeah.
I would like to exchange my tail and my head. Like I'm not moving, but I'm exchanging the place of my head and my tail, so I don't have to move.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, basically you just try to hit on the other side.
Yeah. So now my head is near to him.
Okay.
Can I win? Because I have one. I'm not attacking him. I'm just moving my head and my tail.
Okay, you can. Definitely, no problem.
Okay, and then can I do in one action? Shoot him with a cannon I have in my head.
So wait, you can move and then yes, but you have one last chance. This is the last action. You cannot do anything.
Yeah, because I don't know as creating the cannon and shooting can be considering as one action.
I'll make
That's
it
my
happen
question.
by the rule of cinema. It's not a problem.
Okay, so I would like to shut his face as hell.
You shoot his face, and he gets back a little bit, and you see that the face gets like kind of burned by the flame, and it regenerates afterwards.
Okay, but it can be he have to heal, so we can make some damage on
How
him.
much damage do you do with the cannon?
We never talked about that.
Okay, let's say it's 25. Let me take note of that. 25 damage. How much damage with the tail?
We never talked about that too.
Fuck you. Okay, 15. So that's some restraint, so let's go with 30 and 20.
Okay. And I finish. My action will finish.
Alright. The turn is done. Now, since you are all fighting against a boss, you have like another one action, and then it's gonna be his turn. So decide well.
Like me or somebody else? No, we have somebody else attacking.
Yes, one of you.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any plan?
No, I just threw myself in the battle.
I was asking the other two. If not, I will
Well,
go.
you know, if you have a specific attack, I could connect to it with shooting. You know, my special ability. If you have an idea, I can just tag along, basically.
Then I will try to create an opening. Okay, I go. You may be able to defeat Alina on one hit, but we are in weaklings, and all of us have become monsters. So I want to run towards him, as Redreus did, and I want to pierce him, pierce his skin and flesh with the Sanctuary Word on the stomach. I want to actually know if I can pierce through or not. Maybe he is like super tall and I can't.
You can try. Let's all chance to it first. I did 4.
Okay. 5 plus 2, 7.
You pierced him through the chest.
Okay. So once he's pierced, I want to drag out my sword and stick in my crystals first, like the ribbon close inside the wound,
Okay.
and I try to rip it open.
Ooh, nice. Which direction? Horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
Okay.
Two plus two, 4.
4, I did 3. You managed to split it open, like kind of dividing him, and you cut him through his chest, dividing him in 2 pieces.
Okay.
And you see that
Then?
this kind of starts flying.
Ah,
How much damage
Okay.
does this thing does?
yeah, the crystallized spheres does 8 damage, and the sword does 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 8, 16.
Okay. Okay, you see that he's flying.
It's flying. Okay. Then I want to activate my jet suite, following the half doors, and I want to stick one grenade inside his chest.
Okay, chance it.
4 plus 2, 6.
Okay, you managed to stick in the grenade. The grenade explodes.
Okay, right through his guts.
Yeah.
Are stinging from the below of the chest. I stick the grenade and I activate it.
Okay, he explodes, and you see that there's like this smoke and pieces of him kind of splashing around the area. Yeah, how much the grenade does damage?
Yeah, I'm checking it. A grenade, 8 damage.
Okay. Okay, so in total you deliver 24 damage.
Yep.
Alright, so you have this scene when you see him like splitting up and completely exploding, and for a moment you feel relief, like you've won and everything is going to be fine. And then you realize that he was never in front of you. He materializes back to you, and it's like very impressive power. And then he tries to grab you from behind your neck. Physical confrontation, 5 plus 5, 10.
Okay. 2 plus 5, 7.
Okay, so he grabs you, and it's like, let's see how you handle this explosion. He charges up like his flaming hand with flames, and then he just pushes your face to the ground and causes an explosion all around you. Dealing you... see how much is this skill. Dealing you 15 damage.
15. Okay.
And okay. After that, he turns around the others, and Warros tries to charge in, but then he blocks his sword with his, and then he just pushes him back, as if he was nothing. Raika tries to punch him like multiple times, but the punches do nothing to him, and he's like, "Is that all?" And then he just kicks her, like kind of Spartan kicks her, and she falls on the ground. And she gets grabbed by Renzo, which doesn't even try to attack her. Who's next?
Me. Okay. I want to go.
Yes, you can go.
Okay. Before I approach him, I look at Lydia,
Uh-huh.
and I look at her like trust me, you know, like a look of trust me. And I approach him. I draw my sword, and I offer him my sword, and I say, I admire your power. You know, I have recently lost someone important, which means that my power is not enough. I kneel before him and I say, I would like you to show me the way to power.
It looks at you and it's like, so are you telling me that you are surrendering? Yvette marveled.
I look at him and I say, yes.
He is like the most serious you've ever seen him in your life. And it looks at you like you're a peasant, and then he starts charging a flaming kick just as a reaction to say, disappointing. Then I will kill you first. And he tries to kick you in the face.
Wait. Yeah, I know. Before that,
Yes.
and he feels something in his chest because it was not me talking, it was my avatar of death.
Okay.
So I want to stab him on the back with my sword.
Okay.
It was just a distraction.
So he tries to kick the avatar of death and is distracted, and then you have another +2 by the rule of cinema, so you get +4 on chance to hit. So I did 1,
I did 4.
and you stab him in the back.
And while I'm stalking him, I look at his eyes and I say, I'm a lot of things, but I will never surrender by anyone.
And he has like blood coming out from his mouth, and he's laughing. Almost like as if he's relieved that you didn't give up. You realize that he really wants this fight. Okay, you have one action to get close, one action to attack, 2 more actions.
Can I try to move my sword, like, into his body? Like, moving to his head or something? Like, to make him more damage?
Yes, sure, you can try. But you have
Okay.
to roll a chance to it again.
Yeah, I know.
I did 1.
I did 2.
Right, I'm very lucky with the dice today. I should have not given the +2. So yes, you do more damage. How much damage does your sword does?
6.
So you did 6 plus 6. Plus rule of cinema, I give you a +3 because it was cool. Okay. One more action.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can do it, but if I want to use my spell, Life Steal, on him. So it's 8 damage.
Okay, you manage. Let's see if you hit it though.
Okay.
I did 2.
I did 6.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to steal life from him, and you realize as you do that he's starting to regenerate.
What? Okay.
So you're stealing life from him, and at the same time he's also regenerating.
But as I steal his life, do I feel something like more
Yes.
powerful or something like that?
Usually it's to recover your shield value or his your value, but you're full right now.
Yeah, okay. So I think I finish my actions.
Okay. So it's Lydia's turn now. What do you do?
Okay. Okay, so I believe for explosions there are too many people too close, so I will use my sniper again. I would like to shoot.
It's a small arena, so I'm not gonna give you the debuff by the rule of cinema.
Okay, I would like to shoot his legs. And since this is a new fight, right, compared to the one before, I should have the option to shoot both of his legs, right?
Yeah.
With one attack.
Yeah, you have to shoot both of his legs. Let's see if
Yeah.
it works. I did 3.
1 and 6.
Okay. Last roll for me was 3, so first one is failed. The second shot, you hit it. Which knee, right or left?
Okay. Well, I went from left to right, so the right one is hit.
Okay, so you hit him on the right knee, and he kind of bends down.
Okay. Then I'll try to reload and aim for the head.
Okay,
Okay.
5.
Nah, that one does not hit.
It's a clash. I did 2.
Right, because I have the +2. I forgot about it. Okay, now I have 4.
Okay, you hit him in the head, and it's an headshot. How much damage does your sniper rifle does?
It's 12, so with the it should be 24 with the yeah.
Okay. So you shoot him in the head, and he just starting to fall back. And then as he's falling back, is that black feathers of wings kind of sustain him, and he starts flying over the sky in order to charge an attack. And it's like, very good, but can you survive this? He charges up like energies with his hand, and then he pushes them towards your all, and he says, "Solar flares!" And then he starts like throwing up like a lot of flares of energy that are starting to about to bombard the entire area. You have to do at least 3 to avoid it. There is no chance to hit bonus for this.
3.
And
No, no.
Okay, Volo gets hit.
I get hit too.
Redros gets hit.
yeah, I
It's hard
have
to
to
avoid
almost
it.
I'm the only one.
Reds.
Okay, all of you except Yvette receive 20 damage.
What the fuck?
By the way, you took one of my actions. I don't know if that was on purpose because I had only done 3
You're done one
instead of
action?
4.
I'm gonna give
Yes,
you...
because I was shooting with my ability and reloading and shooting again.
Ah, sorry, I didn't count it down. And I'm gonna give you like a bonus action in the right moment. Let's
Okay.
save it out. So, you see that he's about to charge another one, and it's like, pathetic and weak. It's time to finish this! And then he tries to charge another one. And then you see Litz and Redden kind of jumping in, trying to resist with another like energy balls, like to kind of counter the flare. And the flare turns out into a giant ball of magic, where there is like this confrontation between both of them and Arconte. But Arconte seems like to be stronger than them, so they are about to lose. What do you do? All 4 of you have 1 action, plus leader has 2 actions.
Okay. Then, if I may, I want to act first. I want to stand. First, I put one knee on the ground, and then I stand up, and I want to I want to pull up my sword downwards,
Mm-hmm.
and then stick it to the ground, piercing the ground, and saying, "Wake up the planet!" In order to stun Arconte.
Oh, genius! So what Arconte does to react to this is just he throws his sword away. That kind of starts flying, and with one hand is doing the ray, and with the other is kind of trying to resist the weight of the planet. But you see that he's struggling. Okay,
Okay.
Wes.
That's my turn.
Wes.
And I'm thinking what to do. Maybe someone else wants to be
Yeah, me
first.
too. I'm thinking.
Dreus, maybe you have
I would try to hit him with my tail again from top to bottom to help Volo in his magic.
Okay, so you jump in the end. Okay. Now he's trying to resist both you and the weight of the world together,
Yeah, that's the thing.
and it's kind of
And I also-
a little bit. but it's still resisting. So,
And I also try to shoot at the same time at like the his leg that is still intact. I want to hit that one, the left one.
You could hit the leg, yes, if you want.
Yes, I want to hit the other knee so that he doesn't have knees left,
Okay.
kneecaps left, if possible. Let's see,
He did one.
2.
Okay, so you hit the other knee and he's injured. And you feel like that once he's hit, he feels the attack, right? And he's starting to fall, to touch the ground. And Litz looks at Yvette, and she's like, Yvette! Yvette!
I look at her like,
She's like-
what?
I have an idea. Will you follow me up?
All right, you have my hand.
So she looks at Litz look at Regan and she's like, hold it. And then there's like, what the fuck do you mean hold it? And then she leaves the ray entirely to him. And then Litz starts like to cut like a slash with her sword, like in the middle, and she says, Windy slash, and then there's like this vertical slash that it's like in the middle between the pin, and she asks you to follow her while cutting the ray. And at the same time, Arconte is falling down to the ground, and as soon as she touches, because his knee are hurting, he kind of bends down and falls down and feels the pain, so he starts losing the power over the ray. What do you do with that?
Okay, I look at her and I say, what do you want me to do?
Just give him the final strike. I will open up a path for you.
Okay, I throw my sword in the air
Uh-huh.
and the sword flies, and I fly super fast to grab it mid-air.
Mm-hmm.
And as I grab the sword, I throw it towards the heart of this guy.
Okay. So, I mean, it's on the ground right now because it's like bending on the knee. But yes, you throw it on his heart.
I won't fly.
Bob, like, he's injured. He cannot move. He gets stabbed in the chest. The weight of the world hit him, and then also the ray hits him back. And it just falls down on the ground with your sword, like on his chest. And the entire reality around you starts to dissipate.
What?
And you come back to the actual reality where you were before. You realize that you have actually defeated Arconte.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Arconte is still on the ground, and he's laughing and he says, I never had this fun in many, many years. Beyond this world and beyond the galaxy, there's places of infinite power and places where other star childs have grown and traveled, such as I was once. And now I am ready to grant you your wish, and I will restore the barrier. He raises up his hand, going to restore the barrier. Radreus, you hear a voice in your head, and the head says, Eat.
Okay. The barrier. Did I will allow that? Can I try to resist?
It's too strong. Your arm is racing and says, Eat.
Okay. I still have the mouth in my hand, so everybody's listening the voice at least.
No, it's not doing it. It's doing it in your head because it's smarter.
Okay. Yeah, so, but I'm still as T-Red.
Yes.
Okay, no, so I cannot do anything. Yeah, so let's go.
And the voice says, and then basically you open up like a flower, and there's like tentacles coming out through you, and through your chest there is a giant snake that comes in, and the powers are counted like in 1 second.
What are you doing?
You see that happening, and then you
I
see
only knew.
the body of Redreus falling down like an empty shell. Around
What?
Arconte, you see a bubble of white magic mixed with nanomachines popping in. And then you hear like the sound of a glass completely breaking, like snapping out. And from the moon that you see on the sky, you see almost at least like the whole reality around you cracks. I'm gonna reveal the next. And from the moon, you don't see the actual moon you're used to. You see a giant red eye popping in, and the whole reality around you becomes way more gray, almost as if it's the color is being completely eaten. From the shell that was once the Arconte's body, you see this creature popping out, which is like a little bit male. It's kind of an hermaphrodite kind of a figure. You can tell it's male or female. And that's this like scales made of nanomachines. And the snake, the same snake that you've seen eating the body of Arconte, that looks at you and is like, finally, my plan has come to an end. And your reality is about to be destroyed. I am the avatar of the Great Silver, and the invasion has begun. What do you do?
I'm not here anymore, yeah?
You, right now, you are completely silent, and you feel that your entire mind is in a world completely blank. I will be back at it in 1 second.
Okay.
What do you guys say in the meantime?
Do we know about the Great Silver? Like, we have information about.
It's the only information that you have about the Great Silver is that he's commanding the army of the Argents.
Yeah.
I want
That's everything
to
we need to
scream
know.
something.
Yes, you can.
What do you want from us?
He looks at you, and he kind of teleports in front of your face, and he's so fast that he manages to touch the below of your chin and kind of raising it up, and whisper next to your ear, everything. And then he tries to bite you with the snake. I did 6.
I did 4.
Okay, the snake bites you and kind of paralyzes you in your place. You receive 5 damage, and you can still talk, but you cannot move. You feel like everything in your body is being electrified, and the mana within you is being consumed.
Oh,
What do you guys do?
What have you done to it? I want to raise my sword and try to cut through the snake.
It's like, he says, I will tell you, but first, I'm going to kill you all. And then the snake pushes away Yvette, and kind of moving you on the ground. You have lost 2 actions for the next turn, because you are half paralyzed.
perfect.
And you are also not healed from the last fight. So the avatar takes advantage of the situation and uses his power to create like 2 portals behind him. And from the portals, you see 2 storms of nanomachines coming in. One trying to attack Lydia and the other trying to attack Volo. So chance to it. I did 6.
Oh, fuck.
That's a 4.
Do we still have the +2 or
No.
6?
Okay, Vol was a clash. Lydia, how much did you do?
4. So you hit me.
Okay, you're knocked down. You're at 0 shield, but you're still conscious.
I mean, 0 physical value because I don't have any shield.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right because you're an external. But yes, you're knocked down, but you're still conscious. But you cannot fight anymore.
Oh, great.
So, Volo, clash.
Okay. 1. Okay.
I did 1 again.
Oh, please, please, please. 2.
Okay, so follow me up on this. Warros sees that the nanomachines are about to hit you. You avoid them, and Warros creates like a path with his shield in order to push through the like getting you a path to go against the avatar of the Great Silver, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And as soon as he does, he also grabs the sword of Agantor from the ground, and he tries to go in against the battle and to actually stab him, right? But instead of stabbing him, he gets stabbed earlier by the avatar, which is faster, which creates like a knife with his hand and stabs him on his ankle. The avatar looks at Warros and says, why would you sacrifice yourself for this worth of trash? And he says, because the younger generation have the power to destroy everything, even you. And then the avatar of the Great Silver realizes that he doesn't have the sword on his hand, and with his other hand he drops down the shield and is giving the sword to you, and the avatar of the Great Silver is wide open. What do you do?
Oh, perfect. Okay. So I'm behind the Great Silver.
Yes. I mean, yeah, it's like you have the path covered by Warros, which basically got an attack instead of you, so he could give you an opening.
Okay. I want to go back to my roots. I want to take a deep breath, meditate, feel the power of my sword, feel the connection from the sword. All of this is like happening super fast, but I'm hurting. Okay, from a sword, I feel the connection with the Sanctuary's power. The passive flora starts growing. I took a step to Great Silver, and with one hand, I mean, I'm grabbing the sword with only one hand. I want to stab it right in the middle of his.
In the middle of what?
It's cutting in his back.
Okay, perfect. Everything of this works. You manage to stab him, and it spits like blue blood from his mouth, and it's like interesting. And then it kind of slaps you to take you away. You don't receive damage; you just get pushed away. And Warros falls down. He's not dead, but he's severely injured. And at the same time, Reika interjects to help Lydia, and Renzo goes to help Warros, who's both injured, and they are trying to medicate them. While Ritz and Redden try to get close to Yvette, and Redden kind of covering, and Ritz trying to see what the heck is going on with her paralysis. And the Avatar looks at all of you, and he says, "It is time. My master is awake, and the catalyst of the moon will finally unite with the catalyst of this land, so we can conquer the rest of this world." And you see that there is, like, in the sky, there is storm of nanomachines starting to invade everything, and they see explosions coming up from everywhere. In the meantime, Redreus,
Yes.
Redreus. So you find yourself in a small white room,
Mhm.
and there's nothing to it. You only see a blob of black mass all around you, and you see this constellation. And the more you move, the more you see that there's only this water around you. That's like very that's not very deep. You can really walk on it, basically.
Mhm.
And you feel like you're trapped in your mind, and as soon as you look at the constellation, you see and start drifting of memories of a life that you didn't remember you had.
Okay.
You, through the constellation, you see a woman with red hair and like black feathers clothing, and she's like an unusual horn. And the word you hear is like the throne of Norcia is in danger. And then you remember smiling at this person smiling back at you, and having together like the biggest and most beautiful adventure throughout the galaxies. The figure kind of dissipates and turns into another previous version of this figure, which is like, now it has red hair, and that one like has actually pink hair, and she gets close to you. What do you do?
Nothing. I'm standing like totally. I don't know what's happening.
She gets close to you, and as soon as you let her come in, she kind of touches your forehead with her, and you feel like a very big worm in your chest, and you finally remember who you actually was. You was never an Argent. You were a Star Rider, the same as Arconte and the same as Vortiger, which is like a creature that has engulfed and conquered the land of the Argent. And you were traveling free in the stars until Vortiger captured you and forced you to do his bidding in order to reach out Arconte and take over his body, because this was the only way he could have ever gone inside this bubble. And then everything starts to make sense to you. All these voices you wanting to hit for real, all this energy, all this magic around you, everything makes sense. You have one last memory, and this memory involves you and this woman running away, and you are cornered. You try to fight, but it's too late. She gets hit. Her blood, the red blood, mixes up with her hair, and you have nothing else to do. You have to consume her. And as soon as you consume her, you generate a red scarf, like her hair, around your neck, to never forget about her. And then you awake. Your conscience awakes in the empty shell of Redreus. As soon as the avatar tries to go in, the only thing you want to do is go ahead and kill and devour him for what he has done to you and what he has done to her before capturing you. You wake up your full potential.
I'm afraid of myself.
What do you do?
Did I remember her name?
No, not yet.
So I'm just screaming as hard as I can, like a mix of rage and deep sadness, and I just dash at him, at the avatar.
The avatar
Yeah, full of rage.
tries to react, but you are too fast, and you start to fight against each other, and you end up like being taken away in the stratosphere, fighting like against each other. It's like becomes like a constant struggle of you taking over his energy and you taking over your energy. And eventually you end up like in the red sphere on the moon, right in the middle of a giant battle that was already happening in the cosmos. I'm gonna show you. The moon becomes like two different creatures. One takes the shape of Arconte, the actual real shape of Arconte, and the other takes the shape of Vortiger, which is like the man who was like captured and taking control of the Argent. This has like a different shape. Realize that Vortiger was not a man, it's actually a Norsian, like the woman that was your friend. And they engage in a giant, incredible battle where, deprived by the avatar of himself, Arconte is starting to feel weak and eventually loses the battle, and Vortiger consumes him entirely, becoming like a giant snake that starts to surround all the moon. We will go back to address one moment, but seeing this scene, what you guys do or say?
I'm actually speechless. If
So,
I
yeah,
have to say
me
something,
too.
I would say something like, actual fuck, this is way beyond my imagination.
Yeah, I mean, all the images, and they are breathtaking, you know.
What a
So
lot of-
amazing, man. It's a piece of art, really.
So yeah, they get captured, and whoa, we're moving this scene. And he loses, and the giant snake at some point starts looking at you all, and he's about to throw like a ray of like giant beam towards you all. Redraus, you're fighting against the Avatar in the cosmos, and you're getting drawn to the middle of this battle. And before he gets defeated, Arconte says, I have one last bit of power. You are a Star Rider like I once was. You are the only one that can consume the power back and create another stalemate, so one day we can actually win this battle. Will you take this power?
And I'm putting my hand in the right direction and give me that.
Okay. You embrace the power, and you cannot help yourself. Start yelling the hardest way you can, so much that everything is trembling in the world. It's like everybody can see what the heck is going on right now. This is like on such a bigger scale that you are fighting on the sides of a planet right now. And you become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and from the debris of the battle, pieces of the moon and the planet that were already shattered kind of starts to create some kind of ground between the moon and the planet, and you land in this, and you start fighting against the Vortiger in his full power. Where can I drop this one? You're gonna love this one. So you start fighting against Vortiger, and you're like the most violent creature that could ever be. And this is actually your true form. The form.
The one on the right?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay. as I'm full of rage,
Uh-huh.
I will try to oh man, I don't know what I'm able to do. I could eat the sun and
You have the
And,
power of the
uh,
cosmos at your hand. You can do everything. You can throw magic. You can use slashes, tail, change form, open your wings. You feel like you're invincible.
okay. I want to get inside his mouth and slash him into half from his mouth to his tail, and
Okay.
he gets an upper part and a lower part
Okay, so you
on his leg.
you manage to slash him a little bit, but he regenerates and he looks at you and says, "Fool! You cannot beat me as long as my avatar is already alive. I am immortal." And
Where is
he says that super loud, right? And everybody hears it. And then Leeds, which was kind of beaten up, takes up her sword, which still has some charge, and says, "We need to go help them." And Redden is like, "What? Ow! We cannot just go into space. We have enough power to open a portal." And he looks at Yvette and says, "We both have enough power to open up a portal." What do you do? Do you decide to help Litz with the opening portal, Yvette?
Well, I'm paralyzed, but can I do it?
Yes. Yvette.
Okay.
Yvette starts to open up like a portal with magic, which is kind of streaming, connecting to the catalyst on the moon, which she realized is the same power of the catalyst that you once had here that got shattered then, right? So she tries to create a bridge to reach where Redreus is fighting to help him out. So she
Come on,
connects
guys.
the power, and then but she realizes the power is like too much for her, so she's starting to lose consciousness and she needs help.
Come on, guys, do it fast.
Lydia, you got healed. Everybody of you got healed in the meantime. You're full.
Okay, then. Well, tell me what I can do. I'll help.
Can you just hold me?
I'll hold you. If you need mana, you get everything you need.
Yeah, please give me everything you have.
So
Yes.
you open up this portal and it's struggling. And this is like, maybe you don't have enough energy. And then you see Alina showing up like very injured. And she's like, maybe you need a little bit more juice. And then from the ground, she gives you like a little bit of power. And the portal finally opens and you can jump in. And it says, "Come on, go in." And she's singing us like a Volo to go in. And then Lydia to start going in. "Come on, go in."
I go fast. I run towards it.
Okay, you jump on the portal. Lydia, do you jump on
Yes.
the portal?
Yes.
And then Liz looks at you and is like, "Go, come on. Gonna be right behind you."
Okay. I go in.
You go into the portal, and then you see Litz that is getting ready to jump into the portal, and then you hear a bang from the background, and you see that Litz turns around and she looks at Redden, and you see that she's been hit by it's like one stunning shot, and Litz is like, "Why?" And Redden looks like and says, "I cannot afford to lose you two, I'm sorry. They are already dead after they go there." And then Litz falls down on the ground and the portal closes behind you.
Wow.
You walk in the stream of green mana that was opened by Litz. And finally, you arrive in a place that it's closer to the battle that they're having, like kind of like from debris, like they're on the magic, but with some kind of magic bubble, kind of giving you oxygen to survive in it. So you'll end up here.
New wallpaper.
I'm gonna send it one to you after the...
New tattoo, new wallpaper, new everything.
I'm not really sure like it now. Okay, what are we missing? Okay, you trespass on the port, and then you see Redreus. As you're fighting against Mortiger, you see that the avatar is like fighting alongside him, and then on the left side you see that your allies are there. What do you do?
Okay.
You recognize
Can I use...
who Redreus is because the monster has a red scarf on it.
Hi guys. Can I use telepathy to talk with them, for example?
Yes, you can. You have like
kind of
infinite power.
Okay, so as I'm fighting with the dragon, at least, like physically, like hitting fast speed, I'm using my telepathy and talking to you guys. It's me. We will talk about that later. We have more important now. I know who I am. I'm gonna take the big one with me, but I cannot kill him until you don't kill the avatar, guys. So maybe I can take him away, so you can take care of the avatar.
Alright, we can do that.
And where is the avatar?
He has a bit on him on his right side, left side.
Yeah, you see him that the avatar is flying around there. He didn't see you yet.
Yeah. So can I try to attack, like dashing the avatar to like from here?
Yes, you could
To
actually
push
take
him to the guys.
Yes, you can.
Like
if you try to do that, I'm gonna make it happen by rule of cinema.
Okay, so I want to grab him by the face and just throw him to you guys.
Okay, so you grab the avatar, and the avatar gets thrown down. It's like, damn it, he's stronger than I. What are you doing here? Well, I guess it's time for a final confrontation then. And then the final confrontation starts. Initiative.
I won't roll.
I did 3.
Lydia, please.
Okay.
Okay, I did 3 before.
6.
Wow!
Okay, you guys start.
Nice.
So it's gonna be 2 of you and 2 of me. Redreus,
Okay.
you are there. I'm not gonna make a token for you. You're just giant and moving around.
Okay.
Well,
I will
alright.
go.
You want to
Okay.
go? Okay.
Who go first?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Let the final battle begin. Okay, we are ready for this team. We cannot lose now. I withdraw my sword. I run towards the avatar and want to aim for the snake on his neck. I will deal with that nasty creature first.
Okay. I hit 5.
Okay. I did 3. Okay. Then I guess I miss, or he's too soaked for me to pierce through.
Mm-hmm.
What? Well, okay. What do I have? Well, now that I'm close to him and he's distracted with my swing, I want to use my right hand to take out one grenade from my pocket and throw it to his face.
Okay.
That's the other grenade that I had.
You had a lot of
So
fun with
I'm
these
out of
grenades
grenades now.
I knew that you would have like a lot of fun with them if I gave them to you. Okay. So I did 5. How much do you do for Shansuit?
1. Okay.
So he takes the grenade and the snake just munches them. That's it.
Okay, I should
Snake
have predicted
eats it?
that. I mean, we are fighting against
You mean the
universal
snake?
forces.
You mean the snake catches it and wants to eat it, or what?
Yeah, he just he eats the grenade and that's it.
Can I not try to shoot it before he eats it? Because I have the ability to
Oh,
Yes,
to
you
that.
do. By the rule of Sidam, I'm gonna give you a
Oh,
plus 2.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
nice, nice.
because I want to
Good
shoot
one.
it while it's in the mouth.
You have to do more than
I have
3.
4 plus 3, 7.
Okay, you shoot at the grenade and the grenade kind of explodes and you do both damage of the sniper plus both the damage of the grenade. So,
Ooh, nice.
so it was 12 plus the grenade is 8, I think.
It's 8, yeah.
So yes, you do
Okay,
20 damage.
20. Wow, nice.
With Thinker Lydia. Well done.
Yeah, need to have to have good reflexes. Okay.
Okay. Then my last action, I will just try again to raise my sword and slice the avatar on its chest.
Okay. Shansuit. 8-4.
I did 1. Come on, this guy's so tough.
Yeah, voids. And just by graciously moving on the side. He knows that he's way more powerful than you.
Okay.
Okay, what's next?
For 2000 cycles.
I guess me. Okay, I'm going to try to kill the snake. So I want to use my great sword.
Uh-huh.
Like I want to approach really fast, the fastest that I can, and try to cut the head of the snake.
Okay. I hit 6.
Oh wait, my page is not working. Yeah, wait, give me a moment because the website is okay. Now, I did 5.
Okay. So you don't manage to hit him.
Even the tongue.
No.
Oh. Okay, so I try again.
Okay. It's 6 again.
I did 6.
Clash. It's 6? My god, they have only 6 today.
No.
So you try to hit him, and then it just moves right on the side, and it gently tries to push you down the hill to throw you in the galaxy, basically.
Well, but I can fly, so
Yeah, but he's about to give you the second attack now.
man,
So-
I did that one.
He pushes you down, and then it's like, you think you are the only one that can do that, right, Volo? Weight of the world! And he tries to push you back down.
No.
With 5.
I did 6. Oh,
Okay, you resist the weight of the world, and you manage to survive to jump back in like the last moment, basically.
okay, enough.
That's just a cheap copy of my powers.
Well,
These powers are very strong. Arconte used to have them all, and now I can use all of them against you.
alright, I think I finished.
Okay, so now it's the turn of Vortiger and the Avatar. So I will start with Vortiger, and he tries to attack Redreus. So he starts to flying all around you, getting like debris damage, And then with his hand, he tries to give you like a claw attack, but then he stops, and with the other hand, it generates like a ray of light that jumps and creates over you the drows. I did 6. I'm gonna kill you, man. at the
What's
very end.
happening?
3.
You receive 250 damage.
Normal.
You have you
I
have,
call it Monday.
you have 750 physical value right now.
How much?
750.
Okay.
While the avatar goes next to Lydia, and he tries to take his sniper off of him. So with one hand, he just tries to grab him out, and then the snake to like kinda punch you, like bite you on your neck as he takes his gun out. So it's double attack.
Do I have to roll for both?
Man, I did 6 again.
Fuck
Okay.
you, I have a 5.
So the gun is being pushed down.
So close.
The bite, I did 1 for the bite.
2.
Okay, so basically what he does is just he takes your gun down, but the bite misses. And then
Okay.
he tries to take the gun away from you with physical confrontation.
Oh god. Does everyone know that I'm weak? Probably yes. Yeah, it's you manage it.
He takes away the sniper rifle, kinda tries to throw it away in the nothingness of the space. So the sniper rifle is right now is flying away. Now it's your turn, guys. It's Lydia's turn.
Well, is it very far away? I mean, if I would fly
Right now
towards
it's,
it, would I
right
still
now
catch it?
Right now it's above the other bola.
Okay, if I fly towards it, I can still catch it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then I do that. Fly. Because I can fly 10 blocks for one turn. Is that manageable in one turn?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll do that. Yeah. And while I grab it, I turn around and shoot in the same movement.
Since it's cool, by the rule of cinema, you have +2.
Nice.
I did 2.
3 plus 2, 5.
Okay, you shoot him, and you manage to hit him when it's like celebrating what he just did. Probably a bit too early.
Okay.
Okay, Pedreus, what do you do?
I would try to create like a big giant blast from my mouth and try to shoot him in his eyes.
Okay, you manage to shoot the laser, shines to it. I did 4. You have +1.
I did 4 then.
Lucky you, let's clash. I did 6.
1. Kurv.
So, not only he
Pity God.
Not only he absorbs the flesh, but also he manages to bite you, and now he's trying to eat you with his mouth. What do you do?
Okay, if he's eating me, I'm eating him as well. I'm biting him too. I'm the closest that I'm the closest that I can. So I'm doing again this blast. I think like it's totally like he's eating me, so I cannot be more close. So I will try to blast him inside him, you know.
Okay. And you shoot the blast, and he cannot avoid it. You do
Totally.
You do 500 damage to him. He gets pushed
In
away.
that.
He gets pushed away where the others are fighting in, and you see that half of your platform gets destroyed and it's about to fall down. You see there's like another platform below you, but it's a bit far. What do you do?
I can fly, so I can reach it.
Yeah, I can activate my jet suit also and go to the other platform.
Okay. Lydia, you try to there, I guess. I think.
Yes.
Okay. So the avatar flies down as the platform goes down and just lands up graciously. And he says, "It's time to finish you off. It's your turn again. What do you guys do? In any order."
No one wants to go?
No, I'm thinking.
For 2000
I mean, if you still need to think, I can always go first and shoot.
Then go. Come on,
Okay.
Lydia.
I still have the ability to shoot twice per one action, right?
Yes, of course.
So let me do that. Let's go.
Okay.
1 and 4.
Did 1, okay. And 4.
Ooh.
Double
Fuck.
clash.
Okay, let's start with the first one.
I did
2,
2. Oh, I got another clash. Okay. I did 2.
4.
Okay,
Yes.
you won the first clash. Second clash. I did 1.
Second clash. 3.
Okay. Let's sum it up. You have a triple damage on the first hit and double damage on the second hit. Describe to
Yep.
me exactly how you do it.
Well, let's see. Well, I'm trying to shoot. However, he's like thinking, okay, he's gonna dodge me, but I'm like only like what is it like aiming, but I'm not actually shooting. I'm moving a bit around, and he thinks I'm shooting, but I'm actually shooting on the other side of his body, kind of. He's like moving to the side to dodge me, but I'm exactly shooting where he's moving it,
Okay.
and I'm shooting like so hard that it feels like to him I'm hitting him 5 times
Okay.
in his head.
So while you do that, every time you shoot, you feel like there is somebody else within you. During all these shots, you feel almost like it's the presence of Marcus is next to you, helping you to get the biggest aim possible. He
Oh,
smiles
man.
to you and it's like, "Come on, Lydia, you can do this." And then you shoot-
60 damage.
you do him 60 damage, and the avatar is like extremely injured. Like, I give him like the highest critical hit possible, and he's just falling down on the ground, and he's trying to go back and retreat back to the giant dragon, to Vortiger.
But I still have 3 more actions.
Yes, what do you do?
I can still reload and shoot again. That's what I'm doing. This time only 1 time, but at least I can shoot. That's what I do. Hopefully I can hit him before he's coming back to the big
So,
one.
you did
4.
The first one.
4.
Okay. And you shoot him once again, and he's starting to fall down. And Vortiger is like, "No, you cannot die, you stupid avatar. I've created you for this. You cannot fail me now." And he gets distracted. Redreus is distracted.
I want to create a fucking black hole in his head.
How are you gonna justify the survival of everything after you create a black hole?
Like, I don't know still, but I quite like the idea. No, okay, at least I have the power of cosmos, so I could like create and uncreate the black hole, or it's too much already.
No, you
Tell
can,
me.
you can create a small one, right? And you can control
Yeah,
it,
that's
and then
what-
you can focus in on a hit. But then it's gonna close.
Yes.
So then definitely you can.
So yeah, I like make a black hole punch, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do, and I would like to aim between his eyes, like on his here.
Alright. So you punch him, right? With a black hole,
Yep.
and he
Mhm.
starts to fall down. And as soon as you do that, Arconte voice comes to your head and says, he is immortal. You cannot kill him. But now it is your chance to block him in a stasis. Everyone around here will be blocked in a stasis, but he will be stopped until somebody better can come and destroy him. What will you do?
I'm not sure I understand everything.
He told you that in order to defeat him, you have to stop him into a stasis, where your power and his power are going to be like equivalent, so neither fight can win.
Yeah, sounds good.
So you do that?
At least if I cannot defeat him, I have to block him somewhere that he cannot make more damage. So if it means to go with him, I go with him, yeah.
Okay. So describe me how you do that.
Like, we are not... I already punched him, and now he's... How far from me he is?
Yes, he's like falling down very closer to the moon, where you actually need him. And his chest, which contains the heart of his power, is completely exposed. You could draw power directly through him, from him.
I'm gonna go there and trying to rip that off him.
Alright, you go there down, and he says, "No, if you do that, you also want to be able to move." Do you still go for it?
I'm just looking at him. I can do a smile this time again?
Yes, you can do a smile.
So I do the Pantera smile, I do all the time. And I put my two hands in.
Okay. So you start to consume the power from his head, and Arconte kinda takes the helm of this because he knows how to do it. And it's like, thank you, Redreus. No worries. Eventually, all of us will be back to take his revenge on him. But the victory we achieved tonight is thanks to you. There is something that... Redreus? What are you singing?
Again?
There is a sound coming from you. I'm not sure what it is. It's bell?
Yeah, it's the hell bells. No, because it's the full hour, so I have my clock at home.
It's hard.
Clocking.
Well,
Is the helpers?
so you hear the final bells of your freedom, and Arconte is like, yes, let's create more freedom in hell. And then it's like jump in, and all the energy starts to explode. Lydia and the Avatar, which are like the closest one, try to go away with the explosion, and they start and get blocked in stasis. Yvette, you get pushed away by a lot
Okay.
because of the wind, and Volo, you're about to get catched by the stasis. What do you do? You saw Lydia already getting catched on.
I mean, it's like obvious to me that if I go in, I won't be able to do anything. That my only option is to escape.
There isn't much you can do now.
You hear me?
Yes, you can.
You hear me?
You have the option. Maybe you could stay for solidarity for your friend, or you could run away. What Vol would do?
I stay. In fact, I will run towards Lydia, going to the stashes.
Okay. Get blocked in status. Redreus, you start consuming the power, and you start to get blocked in status, and Vortiger is like, no, not again. I've waited 2,000 years for this. And then you get blocked. Yvette,
Yeah.
the stasis hasn't reached you yet. And then your mind drift away at the night before. The letter you received had a symbol of a white crow. Did you read the content of that letter?
Yes.
The letter is from Gavron Lewis himself. And he says, I have seen your friends abandoning you. Your friends are fools because they are ignoring the potential that someone like you have over the shape of this world and what's outside of it. I know more, a lot of things. And now that all my allies have died, I need new ones, better ones, to make sure that my plans will work out. And inside the letter, there is a small, small item with like a button in the middle of it. And the letter says, this is a small portal. This will teleport you to me and will be activated in 24 hours from now on. So I will give you some time to think what to do about it. I hope you will make the right choice. The explosion is about to reach you. Did you grab the item that night? Did you bring the letter with you?
Yes.
In this case, you hear the teleporter kinda unlocking in, being ready to teleport only one person. What will you do? Will you stay with your friends, or will you use the portal to go away and reach Governor Lewis?
I'm going to use the portal.
Not a second thought. Okay. You hit the button on the portal, and the stasis is about to hit you, and then you just get teleported away from the place, giving a last look of your friends at your friends, and find yourself in a room which looks like the same room where you were the night before, but you realize it was different. In that room, you see Gavron looking at the window. He is giving you the shoulder because he trusts you will never attack him. And he says, I see you have decided to take my option. When things out there were getting dire, did you abandon your friends to die for this? Does it mean that I can trust you on what's to come? He turns around and just leans his hand towards you. What do you do?
I look at him and I say, you can trust me, but don't hurt them. Now it's only you and me, alright?
He looks at you and he takes off his helmet to look at you in his eyes, with his eyes, and says, we have a deal then. There is a lot of work to do.
I smile at him.
Volo,
Yes.
you start to feel like your face gets back to be able to move again. You're
Okay.
about to fall, and somebody grabs your hand, and you recognize her. That's June. What is June doing?
Oh, June? What are you doing here?
She looks at you, she starts crying, and then she hugs you super strong. And you look at her and you realize that she looks like a little bit different.
Is everything alright? Where?
Finally, she says,
What are we doing here?
I thought we had lost you forever. Volo, I'm afraid it's been 10 years.
What?
And this is how the episode ends.
No, what the fuck? Socorro,
Wow.
No way.
socorro.
No.
No.
Ooh, guys,
Lema.
what an episode, man.
I mean, I have class tomorrow, but we can continue since 10 or more days if you want. Please.
You get inside then? You like it?
Yeah, I mean, whew,
Yeah,
one of the best ones.
be lucky that you're out there, right? And Volo is now out. Lydia is still trapped, you know.
No, it's fine.
I guess
it's
she's-
implied that you're both getting unfrozen together.
Oh, okay, but
Yes,
still,
yes.
10 years? What the fuck?
And, season 5 soon.
I've been in shock the last 2 hours, so I still
Yeah,
need
me too.
some time to process everything.
Did you expect any of this thing actually happening?
No,
What the fuck? Absolutely
No.
not.
no, absolutely nothing.
Didn't knew that I am the half of Cosmos.
No.
I wanted to do this
But
episode.
you knew it, Red Rose?
No, I didn't know.
Okay.
You knew it?
No, he didn't want to tell me.
Okay.
I'm not sure than you guys.
The moment we
I mean, he
voted-
said that you did not remember what happened to you in the past, so obviously he didn't tell you.
Yeah, that's why I'm like recognizing like the character at least. But yeah, phew.
all that I told him, it was 1 year ago, was like, if you keep coming, at the end of the season, we're gonna have the best episode ever.
Like yeah, we came into like the like we have in Bleach. You think Aizen is the big boss, and then you get Aiwa. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Amazing.
And,
Amazing. A masterpiece.
Yeah,
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 congrats.
that's almost.
Yeah, congrats. Yeah.
I'm so glad, guys. You have no idea. I've been working on this episode like night and day for like 4 months. So the fact that you really enjoyed it, for me, it's the best. Do you like the send off that we gave to Marcus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And
I appreciate
for you guys, like all three, the speech, the talk you made at the beginning was like three of you like amazing. I couldn't say anything better. You made like fucking good work to keep the mood at the beginning. Was like wow, all three of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd also say, like, great acting from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Enjoyed
really
it a
at the
lot.
beginning.
Yeah.
I was almost
about
crying
to-
myself.
Yeah, I wanted to say that too. Yeah, when I heard you, Yvette, when I heard Yvette like sobbing, I was like, "Fuck, I have to be careful."
Yeah.
I was super
Yeah,
cool.
man. Yeah.
Alright, so I would
Yeah,
like to thank everybody for being with us tonight. So I would like to say thank you to the chat. And I'm gonna see you back hopefully with season 5, where we're gonna start a new story arc with 10 years time skip. So there is a lot to prepare. And I would like to announce that it's gonna be an update to the manual. We're gonna upgrade how the weapon works. I'm gonna add like new cool abilities to the game. So I look forward to it.
It's nice.
And I wish you all a good night to the chat. See you.
Good night. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.